so you could be interested in the future if needed.
Hello, lads. Nothing? Brilliant.
Indeed, yes. So, how are you?
Am I alive? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I've had better days. Let's just put it that way.
Well, that is fair, but well, actually, I guess on pseudo business news / also just, have you been able to acquire the jeans yet, or other
Absolutely
clothes,
not.
something
No.
warmer, perhaps?
No. I was trying on a pair of jeans and someone accosted me.
Who?
I'm not sure I want to go through with this whole fucking jean thing. If
Yes,
I'm being
maybe
honest.
not then.
Sorry,
At this point, it might be prudent to wait at least until spring. I imagine that skin-tight jeans would be rather cold in this weather.
Well, I mean, I've seen women wearing very, very, very sheer stockings in the winter, but I don't disagree. And two people accosted me as I was trying them on. As I was looking at them in the mirror. Yes. They couldn't keep their hands off me. It was ridiculous. I had to take them off and leave.
So just, unfortunately, too successful, one might say.
I suppose. I don't know. It was. This just happened earlier this afternoon. It was. I'm still reeling from it, really.
Well, if that is the case, then it sounds like the jeans are very efficacious.
Yes, I
but
just.
if it's something where they can't keep your hands off their hands off you, if you don't feel comfortable with it, we should pivot.
Yes. I need to think about it a bit more. Maybe I'll go try them on again when there's less people there, and maybe one of you can come with me and.
Fewer.
Sorry?
Fewer people.
Yes, yes. Anyway, I'm shocked. I'm in shock.
I thought you enjoyed hand contact.
I don't mind hand contact from people I know, or people I've just gotten to know over a period of a couple of hours, but instant hand contact is a little much.
Well, so far, I've not seen the head agent. I have not seen Agent Hawthorne.
Interesting.
Nelson and I had attempted, we by chance found ourselves here a little early, so I checked the job board. There wasn't anything necessarily occurring that would be helpful, so we're going to try a fishing and digging expedition. We ended up encountering alligators, including the one I'm holding. So we dealt with those
Well done.
Then returned. I met Blanchflower, and while we were trying to race back here to make it on time, she decided she was going to check all of the public storage receptacles. So she did that, and
Perfect.
I don't know where she went.
Oh, okay.
Because she ran off past
Agent
the medical
Hawthorne?
office. Agent Hawthorne, yes.
Oh, over at the telegrams. Oh, no, actually right behind you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Jeez.
Head agent. Agent Nelson.
Excuse me.
I thought you died.
What?
Bucket-
I
Buckets,
came to
why-
where we meet we meet in front of the office.
Sure.
Yes. Were there new instructions? Were we supposed to meet you at the telegram office?
No, I never said that. But
That's where I found them.
yes, I was. There was a telegram that I had received from a new new possible recruit.
Oh.
Yes,
Oh.
so I was tending to that before I came back up here. I apologize for my tardiness.
Yes, you are quite tardy.
1,000 demerits.
Well, also, demerits were discontinued.
Yeah, that was a bit of a
believe
joke.
that
I
was
just
a
That was a bit of a
started
joke.
on
I'm
the
not
joke.
sure.
No, okay, nope. We're starting a new one.
Or a
Hang on.
ruse.
Let me write
Except-
this down.
Oh, are we?
Except for Blanchflower.
Wait. What?
Well, we don't do
I gotta go
demerits, but
inside.
they seem to motivate you, so we'll continue to do demerits for you.
Oh my.
Okay, so we have the head agent, Agent G, minus 1,000 in the new system.
Yes.
All right, got it.
Where are your shoes?
Oh my goodness!
Oh no.
Sir,
Have your feet gone
frostbite
numb,
is a
sir?
serious condition.
Duh. Pardon.
Is this where he passes out again?
I don't know.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
sure.
go upstairs. I feel oddly unyellow.
I will
Yes.
change if we're going to be on duty. Yes.
Good, good, good.
Somebody please watch this. It's important for jacket purposes.
Yes.
Agent Nelson requires an alligator jacket as she killed this.
Oh, well then, all right.
Excellent.
Titsworth, can you... Yes, thank you. Yes, you really showed who's
Very
boss.
awkward. Very awkward. Yes.
I suggest next time lifting more with your legs. That looked like
It
you could have
was-
seriously injured yourself.
Sometimes I feel like I have the abs of a Greek Adonis, and then I realize as I'm halfway through it that I absolutely do not.
Right, right. There's really no need for you to mate with the alligator. It's passed on, and you just need to lift it.
Right.
No skin-tight shirts for Titsworth.
Oh, no one said that. Who said that?
Well.
Well, if your abs are so uninspiring,
No,
just
but-
assumed.
no. The odd thing is that I'm actually quite ripped. It's just the it's an illusion. I imagine. I don't know.
Is it...
It's less ripped, more skinny. Does that make sense?
Well, I see, all right. Is it more of an Englishman sort of thing?
Yes, without the guts. So I mean, I have
Right.
like a six pack, but it's
You're doughy.
I wouldn't say doughy. It's just it's more just lack of muscle. I mean, there's muscle there, but it's not really worked up. You know what I mean?
I see.
Maybe
A
stringy.
thin veneer of muscle over your intestines and then skin.
Right, slightly stringy muscle with some skin that makes it look like I have a six pack, but I actually do not.
Sort of baggy skin sort of thing.
No, not really baggy. No. I'm quite fit. Just not. I'm not overly muscular, as it were.
Right. I
It's
see.
enough to make me think that I have the muscles to do things, when in reality I have about half the muscles to do things. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess so.
I do have a nice arse, though. And that's proof was that when I
So
went
you
to try
say.
on the jeans earlier.
Oh, did you actually purchase them?
Yes, long story short, I was accosted as I was trying them on, looking at them in the mirror. Two people accosted me.
Oh, please, they didn't steal your pants, did
No, they tried to. They were feeling me up. It was ridiculous.
What?
Yes, I had to go back in, take them off, and leave. I was embarrassed. I couldn't handle it. I've already filled the other two gentlemen here in on it. Anyway, we can go back
So-
maybe when there's one of us or two of us with us, and you can tell me if it's too much. I don't know. I feel like it might be.
No, it's perfectly fine. I would like to see that, and I think we could maybe use it tonight when we are running the honeypot.
Oh, we're going back to the honeypots, sir.
Oh, yes.
And who is this new recruit you mentioned?
He's a Mr. Vale. He's,
Vale.
yes, he's doing some sort of, I don't know how to explain it. I think he's going from state to state doing some sort of, I can't think of the word right now. He's found that the crossing has the most concentration of adopted people. And so
Oh.
he's looking into that here. And he heard about the T.W.A.T.S. and wished to speak with me.
You know, out of all the folks I've met over the last couple of months, I will say there are a lot of people without parents. So maybe that does line up.
Right. I mean, I have noticed. I really only speak
No,
to
you're
you
mostly in
all.
your hotel room, yeah.
Or I speak to you all. So
Yeah.
Just to
Yes.
clarify, though, adopted people actually do have parents. They're just
Yes.
adoptive parents.
well, no, they're not the real parents though.
Well, I don't know that they see it that way, sir.
Well, I think I was more just broaching the fact that there might be another statistic versus
what's-
the same statistic. The other
What's that?
statistic would be that a lot of people in the crossing apparently don't have parents at all. Like the dead, they passed on.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I see. All right, well.
Well, there are also quite a few older people, I suppose, that their
Yes.
parents would naturally be dead unless they were, I don't know,
Right,
Italian.
but then they wouldn't be adopted. They would just their parents had passed on.
Yes, but they wouldn't have parents, which doesn't make them adopted.
It just always
no,
comes
they'd be
up.
orphan.
Right.
Correct.
Yes. Well, and that,
But would they be orphaned if they were
confused.
already adults?
yes, I believe you can be an adult orphan.
Titsworth, do you mind if I take that?
Absolutely, please, dude. Just back away here.
He's not very strong.
Ugh. Ugh. Gonna have alligator print on my shoulder for the next week.
I'll make
suppose
sure
that-
this is handled. I'll be back.
Right.
If
Thank
one
you.
aspires to live a long life, then in a sense one aspires to die an orphan.
Yes, I suppose so. I suppose we could ask Mr. Vale, you said, about this?
Yes. I told him to meet us at the honeypot. So,
Oh my.
we should get going somewhat soon. We'll just wait for Buckinsley and then head out.
Yes,
We're planning to make a return.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean, we were pretty profitable last week. Suzanne, we made $150. Wait,
yeah,
no, 200.
honeypotting
about
people.
200 more like, yes.
What? Well, I mean, yes, technically. I mean, I guess, yes. It is called the honeypot, so I guess we were honeypotting people?
Is it because we're dressed like bees?
Yes, it's black and yellow. That's where it came from, really.
But
And then there was
still-
also the sexual element and the grifter element. There was a few elements involved, yes.
I'm sorry,
Like
sexual?
But I
What?
tried to explain this to you. It's a honeypot. It's a long story. If you didn't get it last time, you're not going to get it this time, so let's move on.
All right. Understood. I just,
I believe it refers to some sort of bedroom fetish involving honey smearing.
oh,
Yes, let's go with
goodness gracious. Right, I mean, we do have, I wasn't necessarily in love with the name. I mean, it works, and we've been using it, but we don't necessarily need to stick with the honeypot.
I mean, we could
pun
call it
It's
the-
sticky.
The beehive.
I did say no pun intended. What?
We could call it the beehive. We could call it like what we were saying last week with the speakeasy. I enjoyed that one.
Oh, oh, yes, that's right. I forgot about that. I do like that.
We also had the Shaloon.
Yes, that's a little over the top.
Hmm.
I mean, it's an inside joke. I'm not sure many people would get, really. You'd have
They
to.
would ask, and then it would be
Right.
a topic of conversation.
You know, how about we do this? Everyone that comes into the honeypot today will run a few of the names past them and see how they react.
Sure.
The ones that they have the most pleasant reaction to, we will set aside as the ones that are still in the running.
So we're going to go with honeypot, the Shaloon, the speakeasy, and what else? The beehive. What are we? I do think playing to the yellow and black makes sense.
It could, yes. I mean, I'm up for other suggestions.
How are we to ascertain whether or not their reaction is positive?
That's a good question.
Write down the facial expressions that they make and run it by Titsworth, Nelson, or Hawthorne.
Yes,
Yes,
or the
perfect.
three of us
Very
could
good.
actually just be there and just say that they do seem to like it.
Yes, you all seem to be very good at dealing with people, so you'd probably know better than us. So let's do
Yes.
that.
And on that note, I was thinking, last week when Blanchflower here was getting the surprise, for example, you mentioned something about not doing something unusual to the surprise, which I believe kind of scared the ladies that were ordering the surprise. I suggest you don't do that this week, and just let Blanchflower do his thing, if he's indeed involved behind the bar.
Well, he was like, wasn't he like? I don't.
The surprise was going to be a worm, I believe, and we were.
No.
Also, yes, before we leave, we need to go get the dice for the random chance of the surprise.
Oh, yes.
Yes, do that. That's fine. But what I'm saying is that don't imply that Blanchflower might do something icky behind the bar to a drink or whatnot, because that's just going to scare away customers.
Why would he do that?
Because that's what Grundle did last week. He suggested that
And that's what Blanchflower was doing, though. I
No,
think,
no, he was just
I
getting
want-
crackers.
Didn't you spit on one of them or something?
No,
No.
he was just getting crackers for fuck's sake.
That's
He
disgusting,
they
sir.
if they didn't know what to order, instead of looking at a menu, they could just roll and then they would get, a random drink or
Yes,
food
that
order.
will be the new thing going forward. But as of last week, there was a couple of times where Grundle, you said a couple of things that it was a little scary for the customers. That's all. So,
Oh,
Yes,
all
that's
right. All right. Well, then I apologize.
yes, it's
I
fine.
didn't mean to do that. I was just. Blanchflower was having a very difficult time, so I was trying to give him some guidance.
No,
is
he
all.
did quite well, but it was rough for him. I know it was rough, but in the
I've
end,
taken notes. I do have a note to be nice to the customers now.
Yes, and don't just blurt out the name of the drink when you give it to them, like,
Oh.
whiskey,
Should I,
that kind of thing, and then
should
put it
I
on the.
not say the drink?
And just say, "Here you go, sir," or "ma'am." You know?
What?
Yeah.
Here's what you do. I think Titsworth is a rather good bartender. He seems to know how to speak to the customers rather well. So look to the way that he acts and just try to emulate that.
Understood.
Yes,
Very good.
we'll figure it out.
Right, just very much lean on Titsworth and just do what he does.
And Miss Hawthorne, you were really doing
Understood.
a great job doing the rounds of the bar while the bar was quite busy. Would that make sense to do that again, or would you like to be behind the bar?
I'll go where I'm needed. The line build-up at the bar was quite lucrative. I believe
Yes.
people felt they were getting some better service when I was able to go around. So I'm happy to do it again.
So
Excellent.
how about this? So once again, we will have Titsworth and Blanchflower. Blanchflower, wake up! Why are you sleeping? Standing up again?
It's very bright outside.
All right. Well, anyways, Titsworth and Blanchflower, you'll be behind the counter bartending, and then Hawthorne, you will be the host. So any customers
Oh,
that come,
yes. Hosts.
yes, just like a restaurant. I mean, it is a restaurant. It's a bar and a restaurant, and a casino, really. But just any customers that come in, you're the one who's going to see them first, and you're going to greet them and do whatever it is a host does.
But perhaps Suzanne could join, and they could be both hostesses or hosts or whatnot.
I think that's an excellent idea. What do you think, Suzanne?
Hostai.
Hostai.
Sure.
Yes.
Hostesses,
Hostopities.
Hosteroo.
yes.
Ooh. I like that.
Hostopulation.
Hostopities.
Yes.
It's kind of Greek.
Yes, I don't know why it went into Greek
So it
slant,
would
but
be
it-
hosties then.
Yes,
Yes.
hosties.
Hosties. The two of you are hosties. Buckinsley, what would you like to do? I mean, I'm not saying that any particular place is taken so you can't do it, but I'm just curious if you would have a preference.
Well, if everyone is busy, I mean, I guess I could just go alligator hunting or fishing, or I could blow some of the money that you built on the card table upstairs. These kinds of things.
We only just made that. Please don't do that.
That's how you make money. You have to spend money to make money. So you just throw it at the table, and then clearly, I'll win.
Yes.
Well, we did come up with an entire scenario in which you were perched on the second floor of the bar with your bow drawn, ready for action.
Yes, I also. Okay.
Security. Your
do
security.
Do I enjoy that? Maybe. Do I think that that's going to make people, if they see me, not want to stay and order drinks? Yes. Do I think they will see me because I am dressed in yellow? Also, yes. So I'm personally not going to have the bow visible. It'll be nearby if needed. But honestly, I don't think I'll be needed because Suez can just shoot them.
Oh, fair enough. Yes.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Suze, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean shoot? Suze, do you have a gun?
Of course, she has a gun.
She
You've
just took
seen
down
it.
an alligator, sir.
What the? Is it just? Whoa!
She pointed it at your face 2 weeks ago.
Yes, you were quite alarmed at that.
I don't remember that. How do I not remember that?
She's a designated sharpshooter. so-
Yes, she's designated markswoman
Yeah.
Yes.
and
I'm the
chief medical
markswoman
officer.
and the chief medical officer.
I'm a field medic.
Call me Lefty, as it were.
Oh my God! All right, well,
This is why it's in the remote lunch, and everybody should be reading these every week.
yes, I know.
Speaking of which, I still haven't. I suppose I can check my telegrams when we get to routes.
Is this a good time to remind everybody that I still don't have a logbook?
Oh, blast!
Yeah, I'll work on that.
I mean, we are also sort of. I mean, unless you need
And
a
don't forget
logbook,
one for the
but
new person, Vale.
We're now running a
if
bar.
they're just talking to you, I guess maybe not.
Well, we're still doing not patrols. What the hell do we?
T.W.A.T.S. work.
Well, sure.
Deployment.
We're still
Well,
doing deployments at telegram stations. It's just right now we need to make money so that we can do more of that.
It's like the saying goes, the other one, where you need to make money to make
Yes,
money.
we have to make money to spend money.
Right.
Well, I mean,
I don't
that's
think
yes.
those are either the sayings, but
I think it goes without saying, actually. All right. Yes.
I think the problem here is that we now have a rent that's quite high, and that every week we need to meet rent. So what we're doing is
Yes.
we're working instead of actually doing the T.W.A.T.S. deployment work, which is getting in the way of that particular work. So
Well, if we did the plan that we came up with last week, and we had some of us stationed at the honeypot, and some of us stationed at the telegram office
Yes, to send people to
to
the
send
honeypot.
people to the honeypot.
That was the goal.
that would
Yes.
be you two, both of
And
you,
plan.
really. Gronemeyer
Oh,
and Buckingsley.
sure. Yes. And then, yes, that actually works perfectly. So we'll do that. But as for in the beginning, I think that I need to make a stop at the honeypot to speak to Mr. Vale, and then once we'll just take Mr. Vale from the honeypot to the telegram station, and we'll just go from there. We should
Alright.
actually we should
Sounds
really
like a
get
plan.
going. We should really
Yes.
get going though, because I'm sure he's sitting around in an empty parlor house and wondering where the hell we are. So let's
Yes.
go.
I heard you went on a garbage can expedition today, Spoos. Did it fare well?
What? No, I was inspecting trash receptacles, and they were very full. I couldn't even get my hand in there.
Oh, so you didn't find anything?
No.
I'll
Yeah,
get
that's
you
too
there.
bad.
What were you looking for? And why are you rooting through the
No.
garbage?
I mean, she is
I'm
part of the
inspecting trash
T.W.A.T.S.
receptacles.
But for what reason? What? I mean, this is something that you just do on your spare time?
Look, I've been inside an awful lot, and I've been reading a lot
Of your own accord.
of Sherlock Holmes books, and a lot of times they put evidence in the trash.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Yes, quite calm.
So I'm keeping the streets of Saint Denis safe.
Should go talk to those Italian men.
The Italian men. For what?
Well, they seem to be doing the same thing.
Rooting through the garbage?
No, keeping the streets safe.
Oh. Oh, that's right. They came.
Yes, they come up to us whenever there's a problem.
Yes, they do. Even if we're in roads.
Yes.
To the honeypot.
Gross.
So hungry.
Yeah, well, I'm happy to serve you up some stew when we get inside.
Thank you, ma'am.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome
it's
to
the
the
bus
honeypot.
crew.
Yes, indeed. How are you?
Mr. Law, how the fuck you been, huh? Been a
I don't
minute.
really know. I just like y'all's what y'all's get ups on.
That's what I called them the
Thank you.
last time he was in Harsey. I hope it doesn't say them. I'd be very sad if it did.
No, I did mean that in an endearing way. Call you mustard.
No, no, it's.
Alright, you can
everyone-
squeeze up to the bar. Come on, mate. You don't have to stand back there.
Wait, what? Oh, you're talking to Titsworth?
I'm talking to the boy who stood back there.
Oh
okay.
no, it's fine. I just wanted to clear some space in case some other people wanted to get up to the counter here. to
Thank
get
you.
Some
Much
hot
appreciated.
stew.
Yes, well.
I'm afraid too many of your hands look empty. Can I get anyone something to drink?
I'll take a glass of whiskey, yeah.
Oh,
Of course, and I have to imagine Irish whiskey, top shelf.
Right.
Well, Pete, is there something I could get you?
Thomas.
Sure,
second.
yeah, I'll get a stew.
Anything homemade about the stay, or?
Oh, well, of course, only the finest. Potatoes imported from Sisika, and the special, well, I don't know if I should be sharing the secret of our stew here at the Honey Pot.
Don't share a specific secret, but like, you know, maybe the type of meat or something at the very least.
Well, perhaps we can just say there's a little bit of sweetness added.
It's not horse, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, definitely not
kind of
horse.
assumed. I'm hoping it's not human either, right?
No.
I would hope not, Blanchflower.
That would
I
be.
do have to ask.
Zach?
I've heard a lot about
The
cannabis.
amount of uncertainty seems not great.
There's not
No,
human,
I can assure
human
you,
in-
not horse.
I
not,
haven't put
not
any
human,
meat
not.
in it.
Hallelujah.
I would hope not.
Just wanted to check, you know.
The
and-
I
last
believe it's
one
venison, sirs.
had also didn't taste like human meat. So
How do you taste human meat?
Starting with H is
Hallelujah.
So, what's kept you all occupied today?
Drinking, smoking, being killed. It's kind of it. Making friends with Pete.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, I've been
Oh, rather
doing just
pleasant.
about the same.
You've been making friends.
Making friends with yourself.
Congratulations.
Oh, very good, sir.
Yeah.
Very
I'm proud
good.
of you.
Had to go on a journey of self-exploration.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
good
nice.
on yous.
masturbation.
Blanchflower.
What?
Huh?
Yes,
I was
keep.
just clarifying what sort of Jenny.
Shall we head out soon, Dom?
Have you gotten a telegram yet?
No, I have not, but
A Blanchflower.
don't feel quite
Oh, yes,
Can we have a chat
honorable.
out the back door here?
absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Be careful, it
I'm
still
very
sticks.
sorry.
Yes, I know. It's perfectly smooth for me, sir. Yes, so maybe what I was saying earlier. I was mentioning to Grendelmeyer about not. I don't know if there's people coming, but keep that kind of thing to yourself, the masturbation and such. You know.
Well, no, I wasn't. I mean, he brought it up. I was just trying to make conversation.
Well, you know, maybe if he would have said the word masturbation, you could have played with that a little bit. Not literally. But
Well, yes, because a word is not a tangible thing to be played with.
Right.
Literally.
yes. So I'm just saying, maybe just keep that internal. If you're not sure, maybe give it a whirl. But I would say just keep it to yourself.
Okay.
Yes.
You weren't there behind the bar to lean on as I was instructed, so I was.
No, it was fine. I mean, honestly, I thought it was kind of funny, but I didn't. They automatically decided that they were going to leave after that. So
Oh, and that was okay. I
That's
thought they
bad.
were just going to leave because they had the telegrams and whatnot they were talking about needing to attend to.
yes, that's what they were making it appear like. But I believe that it was directly related to you saying the word masturbation in front of that lady. So,
Oh,
again, no harm, no foul.
noted.
But
No, I'll write it down.
yes, very good, sir. Well, lesson learned, I suppose. Really, you know. I'm just trying to help, and if I see something else come up, I'll let you know. I understand this can't be easy for you.
No talk of masturbation, even if the customer is possibly talking.
Well, I mean,
About
listen, if the
masturbation.
conversation is about masturbation, I feel just dive in at that point. But if they bring it up, no big deal. But
Well,
as a proprietor, you probably shouldn't be bringing it up.
Well, he said he was on a journey of self-exploration. I thought that was
Yes, I believe it's more in the mind and such, less
oh,
handsy, as it were.
you know, some people don't explore themselves for a long time until they're much
Right.
older, and so I thought he was one of those people.
Right. Yes. I mean, I don't know about that, but I've been touching myself since I was 4. But anyway, let's go in. It's British stuff.
Oh, am I?
I mean, you went to a different school than I did. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't know until I caught my older brother once.
Oh, fair enough.
Indeed,
Yes.
indeed.
Okay, good luck.
Oh, it was lovely.
Yes, would you come over here, please?
Oh, you don't say.
So, very good. Yes, the T.W.A.T.S. is a telegram writing association for tranquil sending. We had tried to keep things nice and quiet in the telegram station so that
just about
people can write their
anything's fine with
telegrams in
me.
peace. What was this that you were talking about adoption and all?
I appreciate it. Also, honey does start with an H.
Well, I don't recall adoption,
you.
but, well, you see,
My company, the American
okay.
Telephone and Telegram Company, is
So it's
considering
everything
buying
must do is
the
not
Atlantic
starting
Electric
with H
Company and the
except for the
infrastructure
secret
in order
ingredient.
to use it as a basis for the telephone infrastructure in the
Okay.
next coming years.
That makes sense.
Oh, okay. No, in your telegram, you mentioned something about how the crossing has the largest
Blanchflower,
concentration
yes,
of
Alright,
adopted
and
people
you,
or adoptions, and
I
you wanted
believe,
to look
sir,
into
that he
that.
might be
Oh,
referring
excellent.
to telephone adoption.
Yes, that was adoption of the telegram
Bunch of you wanted to
system.
have
Many
both
people
of you wanted to
still
have
use the
combined
postal
demand to have one at
system.
any given time.
That
But,
seems
That
like
was
a good plan.
my mistake. I guess I misread
I
that.
believe I can be
Okay. Perhaps my using of
keeper
words
of
was
entropy, as it were.
poorly mistaken. Another reason why the telephone
I
would
like
be
that one
a
quite a
nice
bit, too.
system to instantly correct such mistakes, but that's
Telephone.
neither here nor there.
Yes, but the telephone. What's this?
Yes.
Oh yes, well,
Oh
the
my.
telephone is the
I'm here to
newest
let you
in
know that this
communication
lady's
devices. It
idea
allows
for
you
the
to
name
transmit your
is
voice
pretty
instantly
good.
through wire
I
instead
like it.
of simple dots
and
and
the name in
dashes of
particular that you have
the
had.
telegram.
Speakeasy.
I don't know that. I don't know. That'd be rather noisy, wouldn't it? Everyone going to a telephone station and they're all
I think we're onto
talking at
something.
once. It would be really noisy, and
I think it's quite
I just think that
nice.
sounds terrible. Sorry, Titsworth, did you have something
Well,
to
it's
say?
the wave of the future, sir. Really.
Okay, I'm gonna go make
But
a
I was
quick
saying that
sandwich.
they
Yeah.
could potentially have these telephones in individual booths, as it were, to keep it down for other people around.
Well, and you see, a telegram is a coded message by necessity in Morse code, but a telephone, well, that's transmitting a voice. So, it does not need an operator to decode it. Therefore, you could have a telegram in, say, a place like this barn. And as your gentleman says, we're often building
Hello.
them in little private booths. Hello.
I'm sorry. Where was?
Yes.
Where did,
Where did that come from? Hello?
I don't. Are you above us?
Is there a fucking ghost in here?
I believe there's someone upstairs
No, I
at
believe
the
it was
card
from
table.
above, sir. That's
Oh.
I believe he said his name was.
His name was.
yes, that is what she said. Do not question it.
It's me. Upstairs.
Oh my God!
My
Will
God,
she
she's a
die?
ghost.
Has she become a
Did you-
ghost? What?
No.
No, Suzanne.
Ooh,
What
It's
happened?
Agent
we're haunting
Nelson
the
and-
place.
Go towards the
Oh,
light,
hi.
Suze.
Oh,
Go
you're
towards the
No.
light.
No, don't go. What are you saying?
Yeah,
You're
every
trying to
butt's
kill
getting
her.
haunted.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Oh, I guess my bread break is over.
Oh, well done, sir.
Oh, it's no. Just in this weather, it wouldn't be safe and sound for just myself to be traveling around. I mean, it's already dangerous enough out there in the rural areas, trying to keep track of these poles and count them and number them, that sort of thing.
Yes. Very, very much agree. I think if you would like the accompaniment of the T.W.A.T.S, we would be willing to do that for you.
Yes, that sounds wonderful. Yes, I wanted to discuss perhaps contracting you and your associates to both help me map out the infrastructure of the grid, but also there's a short survey that I'm conducting. I've already conducted a few of them, but I need to conduct quite a few more before I leave the state. So, I would be willing to, procure some of my stipend and pay your associates, a few $100s or something to, help me get some of this work done.
Very good, very good. All right, we're going to keep our voices down. If someone is writing, we are not going to be speaking. Understood?
Miss.
And how are you doing today, ma'am?
I'm doing quite alright. How about you?
Oh, very nice, very nice. We're just up running the honeypot. If you'd like to come and visit, we're serving drinks.
Yes,
Oh,
you
how
were
lovely.
the baker, correct?
I am.
Yes. Maybe we could. We were talking about potentially hiring you to make some stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I would love to. Yeah. For when?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe swing by later on when you have some time, and we can discuss it.
Oh, I
Brenda
mean,
Meyer
we
here
can do that
will-
right
will-
now if you want.
Well,
Well,
if we do that, we should probably take the discussion outside of the telegraph station, so
that's
we're not
exactly
bothering anyone.
where I was going with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just let me quickly check if I had any telegrams, and then I will come outside. Yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
Come along, Vale. Titsworth, did you order the food to be delivered today, or is this for next week?
No, she's going to do it today. She's going to bring us 5 apple pie ice cream with honey, apple pie, vanilla ice cream, honey, and then 5 plain ice cream for you that you can eat on your own.
Very good. Yep. All right, good. I'm very pleased with that. That sounds good. So we will see you a bit later then. I guess Titsworth will message
Yeah,
you.
sounds good. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, you message me and then
I message him.
Yes,
and
but
then
I'll be over at the
Right.
saloon anyway. I'm going to go over there now, so I'll be there for the next couple hours.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
All right. Very good, Miss Dahlia. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Of course. I'm happy to, make those things for you. Yeah.
All right.
Excellent.
All right. Well, you have a lovely day, and I will see you later.
Yeah. See you both later on then.
Of course.
Right, goodbye.
Bye bye.
Mr. Vale, come along.
Are you two going to have your own discussion? I should probably head back to the bar.
Well, we're heading to the bar.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to do some work at the Telegram.
Well, is there anything that you wanted to ask or do, Mr. Vale? Mr. Vale?
Hello? Is there anybody in there?
I don't think there is.
Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone at home? Come on. Now.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm singing to him, sir.
Oh.
I hear you feeling down. But I can ease your pain and get you on your feet again.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, sir. I was just...
Anyways.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to head back to the bar.
Very good.
Yes.
Right, make sure everyone's all right, and keep an eye on Blanchflower. He's going
Of course, yes. I've already pulled him aside once, and he listened and wrote down notes, so it's good. I'm going to also let him know about the ice cream and pie and all that. Okay?
Good,
Thank you.
good. Yes. All right, Mr. Vale.
Any sort of a spiritual absolution.
Yeah, at a 10 or higher, I wouldn't have been able to match, so...
I was never really a religious man.
Yeah,
I've been
me
dealt so much pain,
Oh, I should have...
You think someone would give me some kind of mercy, but...
Damn it.
Hasn't happened yet. So, no,
Not
not
much
really.
we could do there.
Noted.
Well, if you're looking for redemption or absolution from someone else, it's you're looking in the wrong place, sir.
Yes, welcome to the beehive, sir.
Well, I better get going. Need to go speak to a friend.
Yeah,
Thanks
very
for the
good.
drink.
Please come back to the honeypot any Tuesday.
It was our pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
Looking forward to
Yes,
the book?
good luck, Mr. John.
That wasn't too weird, was it? Our pleasure. I think that sounds nice, right?
No, Blanchflower,
Yes,
you did
our
very,
pleasure's
very well.
fine, yes.
Fantastic.
Oh, okay, good.
You did very well.
I felt
That's-
weird as I was saying it because actually it was a fairly neutral experience. I didn't really feel any sort of
12 and a
response.
I had a
believe
woman-
I
the-
pretended that I did.
Yes, I think the majority of
21
customer
and a
service-based roles are either lying or role-playing or improving. Yes, and they say they would like a beer, and that's it. And you say yes, I will get you a beer, and also pay for these other things. You know, upselling, these types of work.
Yes, always remember. Yes.
Yes, ABC, always, ABS, ABC, always be selling with a C.
I believe with this one, I may be in the...
Always be breaking through ceilings that try to limit you from selling more things.
Yes.
Break through the ceiling. Always be
ABS.
sealing. Always be sealing. That's what it is.
Breaking
Other-
ABBT
Yes.
C
Always break ceilings.
P
C, BC,
Getting up on him with teamwork.
something
F
like that.
Y O
Yes.
SOT.
Definitely in the lead.
I've already forgotten
Like I
all of
said,
it.
teamwork.
But if you have it good, then just remember that.
ABBT CP FY
T?
FSOT.
T, right, yes, it ends with a T. Well, yeah, keep that to yourself, though, and make that your own motto, you know?
Yes, I'll write it down.
What is it? What is it? It's a mnemonic device, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Yes, that's what it is. Yes, I knew I had a name.
We go check in on the
Closing, that's what it is. It's always be closing. Always be closing.
Ah, the sea. Yes.
Always.
The sale,
No,
Blanchflower.
closing the sail.
Always be closing the sale.
But you just don't have the T and the S. It's just always be closing. Because you're just
Otherwise,
assuming
we'd
you're
be
talking
winning
about
much
sale and not the entire establishment.
Ah, nice.
Is Suzanne upstairs gambling?
I believe so, yes, sir.
Oh, for the love of all that's holy.
I mean,
I'm okay
she
with
is your
taking a
niece,
loss
sir.
if you're winning.
Do you see this pocket watch, Titsworth?
I believe.
Do you see this pocket watch?
Yes, I do. Did I not give that to you? Maybe I didn't.
Is it appropriate for me to pull it out behind the bar?
As long as you don't do it whilst people are talking to you.
Okay.
What are you all doing up here?
Yes, it would be rude to be pulling out a clock whilst people are rambling on about their lives.
Yeah.
Suzanne seems to be enjoying herself.
Annoying as it is.
That Jacob man talked all sorts about his life and how incredibly interesting it is and how he's writing a book about it, but he didn't say anything about it, and he said he's not even remotely finished with the book, and he seemed quite dull, to be honest, and I think he's just a liar who just walks around lying to everyone, pretending to be interesting when he's not.
Oh. Or maybe he's just living his life,
No, I
and
don't tend to hit women.
his life to him is interesting because it's his life, but everyone
yeah,
else is
around
just,
here
well,
you
that's
never know.
boring.
Do most people think their own lives are interesting?
I believe so, yes, sir. Even if, well, there might be some people who don't believe that, and they actually think the polar opposite of that. To me, he seemed, on the very brief moments I heard with him, he seemed to kind of not really enjoy his life, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I wouldn't enjoy his life either, it seems like.
Said something about living some... I don't really even remember what he said, but I remember thinking, well, that sounds dull.
Yes.
Should have just sat with that.
Oftentimes I like dull, but
That's
that was an
always the worst.
off-putting sort of dull.
Right, and it's not like you're out there spouting out stories about how dull it is, you know?
I won't. You're okay.
Can I help you with anything, miss?
Yes,
you're
could I
implicit in
have,
this now.
well, let's see. 2 stews, and that's it.
Yes, ma'am.
If you tell.
I actually owe her a stew, so I'm going to get her the stew.
Ah,
Oh,
should
right,
I go
I can
for
still
it?
meaning then. I guess because you're not a real customer, or you know.
Go for it.
Of course she's a
why
real
not?
customer. She's purchasing something.
Well,
Ooh.
Technically, she's an employee. She gets the employee discount.
I'll keep that.
I'm talking in the sense of training. Always be training.
Always be closing, sir. ABC.
And training. Always be closing and training.
There you go, miss. Thank you very much. Come again. Thank you.
Specifically, Blanchflower.
I was going to do perhaps a quick lap of the town, see if I can drum up business.
CPY
Did
FSAT.
anyone want to accompany me?
I still need to check my telegram.
Yes, maybe
I
go do
believe
that.
it's just from Buckinsley. but I
Before
should-
everyone leaves, I just wanted to mention that we did bump into
unfortunate.
Dahlia, who is a baker, and she I made an arrangement with her to come by with 5 apple
like we're
pie
tied
with
now.
vanilla ice cream with honey on top of it to sell as a special or as a surprise. So she's going to be bringing those by in the next hour at some
I fully
point. At which
believe
point I will dole them out to the individuals here, and
Oh, it looks like we're still
we
tied.
can sell them to people, offer them to folks.
Yes.
Let's just hope he can't beat the 17.
I think that will work out very nicely. Can you...
Well,
Is everyone having issues?
Are we alive? Is there something going on here? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello?
You'll
Yes,
just stop talking.
You're all
I'm
very
not-
loud.
No, I didn't.
Just for
I've
the
been
record.
speaking this whole time.
Yes, as have I. I was talking about pie. Did you not hear the pie thing?
I heard the bit about pie, yeah.
He was talking the whole time. I was talking the whole time. I don't. And you just sat there staring at him lovingly.
Well, what were you saying? So I didn't hear much of what.
14.
Well, you repeated what I said and then wrote it down.
Oh, that earlier, not just now.
Well, and then just now I was talking to Titsworth. I now forget what I said because I'm so flustered.
Just
that
basically
everyone was
backing up
just
the pie
staring at
thing,
me.
really. Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, we're gonna get pie. Expect pie, and then every one of us will get some pie to give out to people.
We will actually have specials later on. Yes, is what we're trying to get to.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Oh, nice.
Okay, yes, I'm leaving now.
Okay.
If anyone would like to come, you are more than welcome.
Get out.
Well-deserved win.
Ridiculous children.
Well,
I mean, it's like talking to a lizard, sir. I mean,
that clearly went well.
I mean,
overall.
Hawthorne is usually more clear.
I mean, luck be with both of you.
Clear-brained.
yes,
than
no, she was
Ricky.
staring at me, slack-jawed, literally staring at me with her mouth open.
Well, maybe.
Has she never had pie before? Or is that?
Yeah, that seems to happen a lot.
It's a possibility. Maybe.
Worst case scenario, you have a 17. I guess I'll stand.
Maybe she caught sight of your abs. I don't know.
Probably not. This is definitely one of the more confusing days of my life, I must say.
Why is that?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, I was accosted.
Accosted by who?
In the tailor.
Yeah.
Oh, right. They took your
A
pants.
little bit of profit.
Well, they tried to. Yes, they were touching my pants and touching my arse. And
Did you report this to law? Because that is absolutely.
No, it was so embarrassing. I just got out of there, and I left, and I came back, and then everyone was there, so everyone was here.
Yeah, that was fun.
Interesting.
You're quite good at this.
And then, the Veil guy talking about telecommunications of some kind, and
Yes, these telephones.
Oh, well.
He wants to make telephone booths in the telegram station so that people can have conversations in their own personal little squares, and so no one else can hear. It's just you in
Yes.
those, which sounds pretty good.
yes,
Might-
it's
might
not a bad
solve
idea.
some issues.
Uncle G,
Yes,
I made $40.
Excellent.
very good. Did you make $40, or how much did you lose?
I didn't lose any.
Very good.
How much did you start with?
I started with 40 and I came out with. Okay, maybe I made 20.
Oh,
I don't know. I stopped paying attention. I won a bunch of times and I lost a few times and then I won more, and then I lost and then I won some more and then I got blackjack and then I left.
fair enough, Nelson.
Very good. Yes, congratulations. I'm happy to hear that you won a few times, and then lost, and then won, and then took
Lost
a nap,
again,
woke up, and then won again. and
Got a blackjack. Yes.
ate some candy, and then maybe won again, and then lost.
You have candy down here?
Not yet. We're
No.
going to.
Well, no, we're gonna have apple pie with ice cream and some honey sauce on top of it.
We ordered it from a Miss Dahlia. Oh, what is this?
Can I help you,
Well,
sir? How was your winnings? Did you win anything?
There you go.
I got a decent
Mike,
amount. I started with
Very good. Very good.
the $5 buy-in and made it
Thank
to
you.
around $40-something dollars.
Thank you.
Oh, excellent. Well done.
Yeah, it was quite nice.
Yeah, I'm glad you two had a good time at the blackjack table.
Yeah, it was fun. She's quite good at it.
Apparently.
Well, I'm glad you're both not ghosts, because that was kind of freaking me out a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yes, well, I mean, you just disappeared out of nowhere, and then the next thing I do hear is voices above my head. It just frightened me.
Ooh.
No, don't do that, please. No, stop. I just can't.
All right, well, I got to go check my telegrams, but thank you again for the card game. I appreciate it.
Yes, keep it down while you're in the
thank you.
telegram office, please, sir. Thank you.
I will.
Oh yeah. Otherwise, we have to kill you.
Well, yes.
Oh, well, I wouldn't like that.
Yes, I'll be
We
sure.
don't-
I'll be
we-
sure to
we
send
wouldn't kill
Miss
you.
Nelson
we just,
over to
we
kill
just
you.
ask you very nicely to be quiet.
Yeah, that seems like pretty fair. I don't think you guys seem like
Yeah,
much
some-
of the killer type.
Well, I mean, you haven't
Sometimes
seen her
I
machete,
I
sir.
have to go. Shh. Shh.
Oh, now that's scathing.
Yeah. And then yeah, I haven't used my machete tactic yet, but I do have a machete.
Oh, well, good to see you're prepared at least.
Yeah, you never know. You never know what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, true that. Alright, I'm off to go check my telegrams. Have a lovely day, folks.
You as well.
You too.
Pleasure
Have a
meeting
great
you.
time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Don't be a ghost.
Oh, well said, sir.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Don't be a ghost. Come back.
But if I was a ghost, I'd go. Ooh.
No, please stop. Don't.
Go to the light.
Willies. No, but
Go to the light.
Suzanne, please, no. I'm gonna find.
Stop going to the light.
Stop.
You're gonna what? You're gonna fight me?
No, I said I'm gonna find something that scares you, and then I'm gonna wiggle it in front of your face.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Welcome to the honey pot.
You guys got foods and drinks and all that?
Of course we do, sir. Yes, we're stews. We got whiskeys and all sorts of alcohol.
No, there's no ghosts. Stop trying to scare away the customers. Stop doing that, please. No.
Would you like anything in particular, sir?
I don't know. Just give me a special. Why not?
Sure. Would you like alcohol? Would you like more
No
watered
alcohol.
down? Okay.
Oh, you want a special? I can do that. I can do a special.
Yes, do something. I trust you far better than I do Blanchflower. Oh, no, not that.
Oh. That instrument. I've never heard it before.
Suzanne?
This is a weak beer, sir. It's basically water.
I don't like beer. You can just take it. I got a campaign. That's fine. I got some hot chocolate anyway. Yeah, it's fine.
What? What did I do?
Buckinsley is
thank you,
squatting on
sir.
the ground in
Yeah,
pain
absolutely.
from the noise of that.
Enjoy.
Oh.
Well, thank you. So I'm gonna go
where'd
eat
he
it at the office. You guys be safe.
Very well, sir. Hello, sir. How may I help you? Welcome to the honey pot.
Hi. Could I do a bowl of stew and a glass of Irish whiskey, please?
Of course, sir. Yes.
Absolutely. And how are you doing today, sir?
Oh, doing fantastic. Are you the gentleman that used to shush people in the Valentine telegram station?
We do still do that occasionally. We've just run low on funds, so now we're running the honey pot here.
I see, the honey pot.
Yes, indeed. We run here. There, we are in here running the honey pot in place of the cat. What was that place called? The cat. Something?
Thank you, sir. The cat house, sir.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, the cat house. Yes, we heard it closed, so we're just making sure the place doesn't collect dust, and at the same time making a few dollars in the way.
Yes.
Absolutely, that brings a smile to my face. I was wondering how long it was going to take for somebody else to come in here and take it over.
Yes.
Well, we've had to sort of raise capital, and this is a way to raise capital whilst not shushing people in the telegram office, as it were.
I can't imagine that brings in too much revenue.
Well, we've had many donations, actually, sir. We've had multiple donations, large donations as well, but it is hard to sustain all of us on those donations alone.
Let me ask you, you ever heard of the rare old Irish Mountain Dew? Also known as poutine.
No.
Oh, maybe that does ring a bell, yes. I might have had that when I was about 6.
Poutine, like the cheese and
No, sir.
No, poutine.
Yes, bite your lips, sir.
Poitin. We have a family recipe that we make from time to time. So
I wouldn't mind trying that again. It's been a long time, sir.
Yeah, it's good for people who like a good strong drink that, looking for something a little more high class, high quality than your average whiskies and whatnot.
That would be very good. Maybe exotic. Maybe bring customers in. That might be.
That's right. That's right.
Sure.
Yeah, we might be able to bring you a crate of that.
That'd be great. How much would that cost? Would you say?
Well, here's the thing. Sorry, what's your name? I didn't get your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't get to introduce myself. My name is Head Agent Melvin Grundlemeyer. To my right here, that's Buckinsley, Agent Buckinsley.
Calvin Buckinsley. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
There you are. And behind the counter, that's Titsworth.
Hello, sir. Bryan Titsworth.
And then my niece, Suzanne Nelson, over there.
Hi.
Pleasure to meet you. All right, that's Suzanne Titsworth.
Bryan or yes, Titsworth. That's fine.
And what was the man to your right?
This is Buckinsley.
Buckinsley. And you one more time.
Head Agent Melvin Grundlemeyer.
Just call him Grundlemeyer.
Grundlemeyer.
Yeah.
Grundlemeyer. All right.
Yes.
Mr. Grundlemeyer.
Yes.
We very much like a good haggle. So when it comes to prices, we never set anything in stone. We bring you whatever it is that you would be interested in buying, and we have a little chat about it. We come to an agreement that is satisfactory for both parties.
I see, all right.
Works for me.
In that case, if were you to bring a crate of this poutine, it would be maybe Titsworth or Hawthorne that you would talk to. Hawthorne's not here currently, but yes, you would talk to one of them, and I think they could work out that with you.
I have perhaps what we should do is maybe take a visit. Are you going to be around today over where the caravan?
Yeah, I'm just going to have a bite to eat here, and then I'll be up at my camp for the next couple of hours, probably.
Okay, well, maybe we'll swing by there in a bit, and we can have a little further discussion on this.
That sounds fantastic.
I believe, actually, I'm remembering now where we met. It was when you were, I believe you had a wholesale caravan going on with...
That's right, yeah.
Yes,
we
that's
parked
when
up
we met.
outside the telegram station, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yes, you did. Yes. If I remember correctly, I think you were... Yes, you were questioning what I was doing to Titsworth. He was doing patrols outside on the ramp, I think.
Welcome to the honey pot.
Anyhow.
Yeah, well, I was just
Hello,
confused
folks.
as to what the whole shushing thing in the telegram
How
was
may
in
I
the
help
first
you?
place, but I get it
Milk
now.
me.
Yes, good. Yes,
you'd like some milk,
very
sir?
much
We need
above the
some
level,
milk.
you know,
He
on
does.
the level, and just
Yeah,
Yes, I don't
agree.
believe we have milk, sir.
I agree. All right, well
Kinley?
then I'm going to go eat this stew, and then I'll see you
I
in
remember
a
when
bit.
this used to be a
Fantastic.
proper
It was
establishment,
lovely
the cat
talking to you, sir.
house.
You as
Yes.
well. Have a good day.
They had milk.
Well, yes, all we have is yes, sometimes. All we had was the leftover stock from what they had, and there's no milk, sir. It would have gone bad by now.
However, if you are interested in milk, we can certainly ensure
This
that
is
in
outrageous.
future
Yes, we might be able to get you
have
some
it
milk, sir.
available for you, fresh and
I would
ready
like
to go.
milk in this establishment, please. I'm sure there's a demand for it other than me.
All right. Well, I shall make sure we have that on the list, and we will endeavor to have that available for our next
Incredible.
deployment.
Excellent.
And it can't
You
be
got
cream.
it, brother.
Thank you, sister.
Sorry, not cream.
No, not cream.
Yeah.
No,
Carrot
not
and cream.
cream.
is
No,
Sick-
no. Milk and
sick
cream are
fucks.
very different.
Drinkable milk.
some of the milk may have turned to cheese. Would you be interested in that?
No, that's
right.
the stuff that's in the back. You don't want that, believe me.
Oh,
It's
okay,
curdled
maybe not
beyond
then.
all reality.
Oh, all right. I thought maybe we could
Yeah,
sell that
okay.
off.
Oh, actually, I might. I mean, is that for sale?
I'm telling
Or is
you,
it
it's
free?
poison. No, it's not for sale.
No,
no.
I'm not gonna drink it. I'm just for a project of mine.
Well, it's mostly water with a hard lump on top of it. It's. I really wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, that'll do.
I mean, he's willing to pay us for it. It's
Oh.
I mean, he's
Yes.
saying he wants to buy it from us.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not for me.
Okay, well, it's a huge bucket.
It's for a
like-
project.
It's for a project.
Didn't you
Okay.
hear?
Well, I'll be right back. It's going to take a few minutes.
All right.
What is he going to be right back for? What?
I was getting lots of milk.
Hard to remember everything. So hard for me, but I try.
And it's not that urgent. If he's still reading it, it's fine. He can finish it.
Right. Look at that. It's glorious.
I'm going to leave for a moment and reconsider.
So there you go, sir. I wouldn't drink it. It's basically poison.
How much of that be?
Whatever you want. I don't really care. We were going to throw it away anyway.
Well, I'll pay you anyways.
Oh, fair enough. Thank you, sir. Yes,
Thank
a
you.
5-0 will do. That's perfectly fine. Thank you so much, sir. Enjoy, and like I said, do not drink that.
Oh, the fine aroma.
I believe that's probably the same batch you would have been drinking whenever you were here drinking milk.
Well, then it's aged finely. All right. Well, y'all have a good day. I'll get this out of here.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am.
Bye, brother.
Goodbye, sister.
I believe that's a sort of kefir, as it were.
It's disgusting. Whatever it is. What I was trying to say was there was a gentleman. There was a gentleman here who wanted to sell us some sort of alcohol, and he needs us
Yeah,
to
what
go.
was
And
it
one of
called?
us. Poutine, I think.
No.
Gene.
Pachine, sir.
Oh, sure. Some sort of cheese alcohol, and he wants us to talk to him about a price. And I'd like to send you off with Titsworth to go and have that conversation.
Misa?
No, I'm talking to Hawthorne.
Oh, okay. It was unclear. That's good because I need to take a small break. I'm rather famished.
Excellent, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, we'll go over in a bit, in 30 minutes or so. The guy is just going to go back to the camp, and then we can go and have a discussion, maybe buy a batch of the stuff off him.
I think it'd be perfect, and then it would be something special that we can give the customers. We need that extra little edge because...
Little oomph.
Yes.
Yes, something that's not milk and not rancid milk.
Something that has that extra ooh la la that they're going to say, oh, yes, I will pay you money for.
Yes, I warn you, this is very,
certain
very powerful alcohol.
Genesis Quois.
Janine does says quoi.
Excuse me, sir?
I'm sorry, what?
Janine traditionally says quoi.
Titsworth, before we forget, can you buy maybe 3 bottles of Irish whiskey for us to take?
Yes, of course, yes.
No.
Gonna go back outside and throw up again.
I'm gonna go get myself a winter coat because I'm chilly.
Okay. Oh, God. Why
Yes,
does he...
he's- Well,
I don't
can
understand.
someone get him some bread, maybe?
I'll talk to him about it. I started the conversation at least.
I don't
Do
understand.
you have
why
any
he has to
bread
eat
on
it
you?
so loudly.
I can get him some bread. Here, I'm going to do that.
Please, do something.
I was going to buy you some bread, sir, but is you done?
I was very hungry, so I took a bread break and then I went outside and had a little stew break too.
Yes, we all heard you,
we're well aware,
Blanchflower.
believe me.
Disgusting.
God, I'm so sorry, sir. I
slurp like a
thought,
cow.
Well, I thought I was far enough away that I was completely outside.
Yes, I know, which is a shocking thing that we were able to hear every bit of you slurping. I could picture the positioning of your tongue.
I'll go outside of the city limits next time, sir.
No, you don't. Just eat
Maybe
it.
just use some bread next time.
Do you know how to use a fork? Not a fork, a spoon?
I was
Scoop it up with
slurping
bread.
from the spoon, sir.
Why were you slurping to begin with? Just put it in your mouth and lightly pull the spoon out, using your lips to take.
When I do that, it dribbles down my face because of the shape of my lips.
You know that bread is a very, very good delivery method for stews. You know, you can soak it up in the bread and then just eat the bread, and it becomes a moist, sopping stew-like bread substance. I believe that could be the thing that helps you here.
Titsworth?
Yes, sir.
If I wasn't so repulsed by the idea, I would hug you right now.
Oh. Well, yes, no, that's
a
fine.
brilliant idea.
Yes, I mean, you always have dinner rolls on you. You may as well use them, you know?
Yes.
Yes, well, I've always done them alternating. Bread, stew, or bread, or sometimes bread, stew, but never bread stew at the same time.
Yes, combo, yes. It's quite tasty as well, so enjoy. Yes.
You know, sometimes, Blanchflower, I honestly wonder if you weren't originally a rat transmuted into a human. You have such difficulty with such simple things.
Rat transmuted into human. Yes. In space, maybe.
Oh, yes, write that down.
What?
It could happen because of exposure to solar radiation on the space train.
Wait, is that what happened?
Solar radiation.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Well, he's obviously writing a novel of some kind, sir.
Oh, it's a novel. I thought he was taking notes like he wanted to do that.
Can't rule it out, sir.
Possible.
How would you even... All right, I guess that's...
Does anyone want a weak beer? I need to get rid of some stuff here.
No.
It's basically just water, sir.
It's still alcohol. We're not imbibing alcohol while we're on duty.
I was going to ask, does that... the rules apply while we're working here?
Absolutely, they do, yes.
I did used to work in a bar, and sometimes drinking with the customers puts them at ease, makes
Yes.
them sure that they know you like what they're ordering. It gives them a sense of approval, and then they will spend more money. So I do believe we
Yes.
certainly don't want anyone getting intoxicated, giving away product for free, but I believe that there could perhaps, well, not at a telegram station or writing places, but well here, it might be worth considering a modification or exemption to the rule.
Yes, because I have many times had shots of alcohol with the bartender, and they're usually purchased for the bartender. It makes people happy, sir.
Interesting. All right.
And I've been drinking since I was 4, so.
Okay.
Oh, that's when
well,
you've started all sorts of things, isn't it?
Yes, 4.
It's the legal age of an adult in England, I believe.
Yes.
Is it now? Interesting.
Well, in
Yes,
London at
you
least,
can
yes.
rent a buggy. You can drink. I believe you're allowed to legally murder one person, from what I've read.
Yes, and you also run. We run the streets as well. Yes.
Is that ever or per year?
I'm not sure. I thought it was just kind of a one-off. You get it at one point. The earliest you can do it is 4, but I'm not sure.
I've heard everyone gets 1. I don't know.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
There's never really one for the rules anyway, you know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I know who my one would be.
Blanchflower?
Who's that, sir?
My cousin Timothy.
Oh.
What do you have against Timothy?
He wasn't kind to me as a child.
Oh, I see.
Really? Would you like Mother to have a conversation with him, or...?
I believe... Yes, that's it's not quite as bad as death, but it's up there, I suppose. So yes.
I'd prefer that you weren't killing family members. Let's see what we can do.
Perhaps you could tease him back, sir.
Yes, give us your best tease. Do it to Buckinsley.
Yes.
All right. You are a person who most people don't think is very good or like, and they don't like you.
I mean, you started strong. You ended very weak.
But, I mean, give him a pointer. What did he do?
Oh,
what did he
I
do wrong?
Didn't realize I wasn't well liked.
Oh,
Buckinsley.
Maybe. Hold on. It might have worked. Oh, well. Oh shit! Well
What's wrong
done.
with you? What's wrong with you?
No. It was
I
an
did it.
exercise. Yes.
Look,
No, you
I
did
did
it.
it.
Well
Yes,
done.
you did it, but you.
Well done, sir. I would hug you, but I don't want to. But
Yes,
anyway.
well done. No one wants that. We've touched plenty in the furniture store.
Yes, that was
lifetime.
more than enough. Yep.
Yes, you entering each other is not something we need to bring up in the honeypot.
What
Okay.
are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about, man.
They say silence is golden, sir.
Yes, well, it's burned into my eyes, and I'll never ever be able to get it out. So, if I have to live with it, so do you.
Oh, I could get it out. Just maybe don't ever bring it up unless we do, and then
You
stop.
did bring it up. You just talked about it in front of me.
Anyway, well done. You obviously.
No.
Yes, no, that's not how whistling works, sir.
No, not at all. It's. Are there any mints behind that counter?
There's some peanuts behind me, sir.
No, peanuts aren't going to help. That'd be gross. Blanchflower,
At least you didn't think I said penis this time. That's a good first for that.
Well, no.
Some newspapers.
Listen, sometimes when there's a lot of people talking at once, it's difficult to understand what it is you're saying. Okay.
There's a lot of rat or mouse droppings in the corners of these shelves.
Oh.
Why do you have such an attitude?
Well, because you're accusing me of saying the word penis constantly when I was talking about peanuts. It's fine.
You were
I'm
just
moving
bringing
on.
up penis yourself.
No, I'm saying at least you didn't think I was saying penis this time.
But you did say penis.
I said peanuts. We're doing it again, you see,
No,
sir.
No, aside from that, I know you said peanuts.
Right.
And then you started talking about penises.
I was saying thank you that you didn't, and now we're doing it. Okay, never mind.
All right.
What are you doing, Blanchflower? What's going on?
Oh, I was told that while you were behind the bar, I should lean on you.
No, it means help me out, be my second set of hands, as it were. Not literally.
So I shouldn't stand behind you and put my arms through under your arms.
No, that would be sort of a game, and we're not. No, it would just be if what we did last time, where if someone comes in and there's 3 people and they order something, and you go get the food or the drinks. And
How does that? How is that leaning? What, sir? Could you?
It's
you
a
explain
support.
what
It's for
you
support.
meant?
So okay. Listen. This is. I'm going to try to be as explicit as I can. When you're behind the counter, working as a bartender with Titsworth, I need you to pay attention to how he is as a bartender, and then I need you to learn from those things and do the same things.
Oh, okay. So there's no physical contact involved then.
It's a sort of
No,
allegory, really.
I wouldn't ask of that. You actually multiple times today said you didn't feel like touching people.
Well, yes, but I thought. Okay, I'll write that down and I'll cross.
Right.
Whatever you're doing fine anyway. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, and when I've given you notes, you've taken the notes. So we're moving on. We're fine.
Titsworth, you need to stop rolling your eyes so often. It's just he's trying his best.
I just told him that. I just said he's trying. That was more directed towards you.
Why?
Well, because you're just reinforcing things I've already reinforced with him multiple times, and now he's writing it down again.
He was asking me what I meant, so I clarified.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
I don't. He's not. Seems more nervous when we do that. It makes it worse.
I mean, he does seem to be learning from you.
I'm fine.
Yes, he does. It's fine. Everything is fine. Yes, you're right. Oh my.
You're both doing a fantastic job.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I hope Buckinsley isn't too upset.
Well, I hope he is.
Well, I mean, yes, it would mean that your teasing thing worked out.
Yes.
Well, dude, I assumed
like
he
to
understood that it was just an exercise, just to teach Blanchflower how to defend himself. But apparently...
Oh, very good, sir. You've graduated from plates. Excellent. Well done.
I'm going to go in the back and check on them, see how they're doing.
Very good, sir.
Scrubbing away some of those rat or mouse droppings.
Yes, I feel like we probably should.
Yes. I never see them, but they must be here.
Well, are there little round pieces of black down there?
Yes. No, I mean the rats and mice themselves.
Oh, yes, I've never seen a rat or a mouse.
No, the droppings are very obvious. I don't think they're bald pepper or whatever. Yeah, pepper would be different. Also, it doesn't taste like pepper.
Wait, what? You've tried those? You haven't... You didn't eat one?
Just one. I thought it was maybe pepper at first, and I wanted to be sure.
Oh, my.
Don't worry, I made myself throw up immediately afterward.
Oh, very good then.
I actually can do that at will. I don't even need to put my finger down my throat or anything. I can just do it.
Oh, very good. Yes, these rags are very dirty.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Whoops. Oops, there we go. And back, and over here, and now over here. Thank you.
Yes, you're both members of the Telegram Writers Association for Tranquil Sending, right?
That is correct, sir. Yes, you are the Telegram. Sorry, the man who was talking about telephones. Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, I believe Grendelmeyer is. I have no idea where he went. Out back, maybe.
Oh, well, no worries. Oh goodness, my time on the road has made me terribly ill. It would appear, but
Oh
goodness.
Would you like a drink, sir?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, what would you
Would
like?
you like something selected by yourself, or would you like a surprise drink?
Please, please, surprise me.
Very good, sir. One surprise. Blanchflower.
All right, hold on. Let me consult the.
Yes, we have a system, sir.
Oh, wonderful.
A surprise system. So
Well,
where
I
are you
must
coming
say-
from? Where are you coming from, sir?
Oh, well, I'm coming from the east. You see, I've gone from state to state, mapping out some of the local electric infrastructures and seeing what rural electrification can look like. You see, my company mostly runs long-distance telephone lines.
Right, yes, you
And
say.
long-distance lines,
They
they
are,
are
sir.
built to a certain standard. Very well. What do I owe you?
Well, I'm afraid we haven't settled on a price structure, sir. So, something
There, that should
along
do
the
it.
lines of several dollars.
There you are. Can you see that?
No, sir. But I'll assume that you meant it.
Very good.
And here at the Speakeasy, we aim to please customers even if they are objectively in the wrong.
Well, what is your name, sir?
Simon Blanchflower,
Well,
agent of the T.W.A.T.S.
excuse my sticky hands, Mr. Blanchflower, but I owe you $5. That was my intent.
Oh, very good, sir. I'll write that down.
Yes. Put it on the ledger.
Your name, sir?
Frederick Vale. Yes, well, I'm quite impressed by your association and the telegram culture out here in the crossing. It's exactly the place that the American Telephone and Telegram Company would want to expand into, yes.
Oh, very good. Yes. Grundlemeyer was mentioning that. He was saying that he was quite excited by this conversation. So.
Yes. Well, I intend to. I believe it would be appropriate for my company to sponsor your organization, as well as separately, of course, contract the work of some of your associate members to assist me in mapping out the electrical infrastructure. Because especially with the snow on the ground, it's not a one-man job.
Right. Yes. You mean travel sort of from city to city, town to town, and looking at the wires and stuff, and sort of counting what's what and where's where, where's going where, what's going where.
Exactly that, and mapping it all out. Although I would be doing the mapping, I simply need folks who know the area better than I do. I just arrived, and of course, one should travel with a partner, especially in these dangerous areas, especially with the chiller. No goodness.
Yes, and the men with guns and the like. Yes.
The telephone. I don't mean to be rude to you as a customer. In fact, I've written down I should be nice to customers, but do you think it's really going to catch on? Everyone just loudly talking away at a receiver?
Well, I believe that telephone culture will arrive similar to telegram culture. That's why I find this your association so fascinating. You see, telephones, because they don't need to, the messages will not be encoded in Morse code. They can have telephone right here in the saloon, or perhaps in your even in your home, and so you would be able to call someone else's home and speak to them directly.
Yes, I've also read that they may put them in booths. So it actually might be very good for noise.
Oh, not like a booth like over there. You don't mean that, because that would be awful.
Like a single person, maybe, or a double-sized booth that could fit two people, maybe. Not a table, a standing booth, maybe.
Oh.
Yes, closed in to make sure you can have a private telephone call, but also yes, and to prevent your noise from going out and other noises from going in. You don't wish to try to have a telephone call with a friend in a noisy environment. No.
No, I don't wish to do anything in a noisy environment.
Yeah, so that's his nightmare, sir.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, it sounds fascinating. I'm not convinced, but time will tell, I suppose.
Is there any worry that this electrical device, when held up to one's head, may catch fire and burn a person to death?
I would imagine
Oh,
that
no,
happens all the
no.
time.
No, no, nothing like the such, sir. You see, I work for the American Telephone and Telegram Company, but that
Yes.
company is owned by the Bell Company, as in Alexander Graham Bell, the
Oh.
inventor of the telephone. So we've got the good stuff. We're making them. We're fresh from the inventor himself.
Oh, excellent. I've heard of him.
Yes. I read about him in the Complete Compendium of Universal Human Knowledge.
Oh, well done. Wait, was that in the library or?
Now I have a copy.
Oh, fair enough, yes. I wouldn't mind taking a peek at that one day.
Oh, yes, I'm on my third read through, but once I'm through with it, should be probably another 4 or 5 days. I believe Agent Grundlemeyer may be ahead of you in the queue to have a look, but...
Oh, fair enough, yes. Yeah, there are plenty of other books in the bookcase.
Yes, but none is complete.
Right.
Fascinating.
Yes.
So do you think that the telephone will replace interpersonal contact? Do you think that at some point we
goodness.
might just all sit in booths and talk to each other over wires?
No, no, no. Just as the postal service did not replace contact, and just as the telegram did not replace the postal service, the telephone is not going to replace the telegram. No, no, no. The telephone is simply going to be another method of communication, especially possibly for
rich people.
Well, people of Wales, but also, government agencies use your telegram service quite often. It could possibly be that adding a additional lane of communication, telephone lines in the coming years could prove quite useful in emergency situations. When you call someone, the bell rings, and so someone picks it up. It's a signal that someone's
it's
trying
one
to
to
reach.
one. It's one to one. It happens as it's happening.
The bell rings. You're saying that there's a bell attached to every
Well, I
one
think
of
he's
these
talking
devices.
about the man. I think he's talking about the Alexander Graham Bell man. I don't think he means
but he
there's
could
a bell.
only ring one person.
No, you are correct, Mr. Mr. Blanchflower. The telephone device has a small bell that rings when someone is trying to contact that line.
Oh, excellent. So it is one to one. As you speak, the reply is as in person.
Exactly. Very interesting technology.
So does that mean that
my.
anyone could at any time cause a bell to ring in one's house?
Well,
this seems like a horrible, horrible intrusion.
Well, perhaps you could
I don't
mute
think
the bell.
anyone would stand for that.
I'm sure you could mute the bell, sir. You could put some cotton batting on the bell and just listen for the cotton sound.
Well, and of course, yes. And your point where people may call you do not wish to speak to has been thought of. Yes, bells come with clampers that you can simply put on to muffle the sound.
Yes.
Oh, but then how would one know if one were receiving a call?
Well, it would make more of a clanging, like
like the gentleman that was in here earlier, whose name was.
Yes,
well,
I
you can
suppose.
simply remove the clamper when you wish to receive calls, perhaps during business hours, and then take them off. Put them back on when you go to bed.
Are you saying that you can clamp on and clamp off the clamper?
Exactly.
Oh my!
Precisely.
What if, instead of a bell, the vibrating apparatus was a little stylus holding a pencil or pen on a piece of paper, and when the stimulus came through the line, rather than vibrating a noisy, awful bell, it just scribbled a little bit, and a little wheel turned, and so the paper moved, and then at any point you could see that there's a line on the paper, and it would be completely quiet, and then you would know that you had received.
Perhaps it could draw a bell.
Well, yes, I mean that would be quite a design.
Yes.
Drawing a bell would actually be brilliant, though, because you could see, oh look, there's a little bell, and you would only need to look at it. You could watch for the motion.
Yes, this is all
Yes, that's very interesting. A silent notification system would be definitely required or preferred by many. It's very interesting.
I assume by almost everyone.
Well, almost.
Well, perhaps.
Yes, I have nothing to add to this conversation, mostly because I really don't fully understand how this all works. I get the idea that you're going to use the existing power lines and then string up. Is it more power lines, or is it like hollow tubes that travel
It's its
from
own
house?
lines, yes. It will be its own lines, and so we would purchase the Atlantic Electric Company, make sure that their electrical infrastructure is up to our snuff, make sure it's nothing shoddy with our name on it, and then we would add in telephone lines.
I mean, fundamentally, it's not that complicated if you understand how a phonograph works. It's
Yes, I do
basically
understand.
just
I have an idea how that works. I'm just trying to understand how it gets from person to person across a long distance.
electricity along a line,
Right,
same as a telegram line.
But then I'm worried about getting electrocuted if I'm using this device.
Well, yes, frankly, I am too, and I think that's a legitimate concern.
That's kind of why I was wondering if it was hollow tubes.
Yeah, because if you're speaking, if you're speaking through one of these receivers, there's going to be electricity coming right up next to your ear and your mouth.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, well, you see, the important thing is to the technology, the microphone technology, and the speaker technology that allows for the turning of an electrical signal into sound and the sound into an electrical signal. Those devices can be stored safely behind a protective apparatus. If you've seen a telephone, it has a little cone to speak into and a little cone to put your ear to, and those keep all of the electrical components far away from harming you. So, no, they're quite safe to use.
But can't electricity jump across gaps? Like, say, lightning were to strike one of these telephone lines, wouldn't it cause a massive surge of electricity to electrocute literally everyone using a telephone within a 10-mile radius?
Or even near a telephone, really.
Well, electricity is a little more complicated than that. There's transformers and things that go in the way. You see, the electricity that goes through the lines is not the same amount of electricity that you have here in the building. It gets transformed into a smaller amount, and it gets transferred into a higher amount to travel the lines. So.
Oh, I see. So it's diffused as it enters the phone, potentially, maybe using copper or such.
Well, I don't know the specifics of the technology inside,
Probably
but
copper. Yes.
They use basically there's a system which prevents if example lightning were to strike the telephone line, it would not electrocute everyone in a 10-mile radius. It would simply fry out the telephone lines out in the country or wherever it was struck. But the homes, the electricity would hit essentially like a box that has that technology inside of it, and that box would burn out instead of
I see.
your telephone.
Oh, I get it.
So,
right.
So a box in your home would catch on fire rather than the
No,
telephone
I think
yourself.
I think he's saying there's a box maybe in the area that would burn out.
Yes, that's why the telephone lines. It's up on a telephone line, so it wouldn't burn out. It would burn inside of the metal box that it's in, but the components would fry, but it would
so it would merely release toxic fumes from the metal melting.
Yes, and
but
do
it
not
wouldn't-
hook your horse up to posts anymore. Just don't do it because.
Oh, of course, because they might catch fire any time because now they're hooked up to this infrastructure that will allow lightning strikes to travel great distances and
either that
affect people
or
at range.
exactly. Either that or you got to start like putting armor on your horse made of copper.
Well, I don't think that would. You'd want something, I think, a little less conductive.
Oh, fair enough.
Well,
Maybe
I've been living in New York City for some time, and the electrification there is even more prevalent than it is here in the crossing, and we've not experienced anything like that. We have great towers reaching into the sky, and the lightning.
Well, to be
strikes
fair,
don't seem to
sir, it could
bother
be
us.
happening all the time. With the number of people in New York City, would you even know? I assume people die from all sorts of things in New York every day, and
yes, I believe they have a population of 800 million or something. It's huge.
Yes, well, it's quite large, but that does not mean that, especially the scientists like Alexander Graham Bell and his many associates over at the Bell Company, they study these things quite a great deal. That to be said, I'm not selling telephones or the technology. I'm merely
Yeah, no, we're
conducting
just
an audit.
interested, sir. We're just interested.
Well, it's very fascinating to hear the opinions because back in New York City the lines are up and running, and folks find that quite amenable to call directly to their whoever they need to speak to.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can you imagine if Grendelmeyer's mother had a direct line to
Oh, it
him
would be
all
a
the time?
nightmare. Yes, no, it would be an absolute nightmare for him. Grendelmeyer's mother is a bit overbearing, sir.
Do you know, is there a maximum distance that these lines can travel? Because we've got the transatlantic lines for telegrams. And I've been wondering, I've been reading the complete compendium of universal human... Oh.
Hello? Is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me.
He's gone into his own personal booth.
Yes, fair enough.
Oh, sorry, this cold so terrible for my ears.
Yes, and also, presumably you've used so many telephones at this
That's
point.
kind of
that
what
the
I was thinking.
electricity is probably, yeah.
Yeah, are you sure you're not being affected by these telephones?
Ooh, well, I personally spend most of my time traveling, so I don't get a chance to use telephones. Not lately, because the past year or so, I've been traveling to rural areas and doing exactly what I'm doing here, just auditing. There's no telephone system here in the crossing.
Oh, hello, welcome to the Oh, it's you.
Hi.
Yeah,
The honeypot, sir.
Well, we were thinking of calling it the speakeasy.
Yes.
What's the what's the sh from?
It's like,
Is it from the schmud?
No, it's from just being
to be quiet.
Oh.
I believe what we were going to do is...
I like that.
That's good.
Maybe call upstairs the speakeasy and down here the honeypot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
I was before your unfortunate brain condition a moment ago. I had an inquiry regarding the length of telephone lines, because something I think could be quite useful for them, although I don't really see the use sort of terrestrially. But I've been reading a lot about
terrestrially,
space.
sir?
Yes. I've been reading a lot about space in the complete compendium of universal human knowledge, and I've been thinking about, so the distance to the moon, it's only about a year's journey by train. And if you could build the train track, you could build a telegram or telephone line that was long enough that you could talk to the moon.
On the moon?
And then you would want to be able to speak directly, because you wouldn't want to have a whole telegram office on the moon.
Yes, that's very true. That's very true.
I'll be right back.
I must say I'm uneducated on the matter.
Yes?
Are you ready to go?
Yes, could you give me about 2 minutes?
Yes, of course.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to go in here and I'll go into one of the rooms.
Agents.
Thank you.
Yes,
what's up?
We've confirmed that the stew is not actually human-based.
No, it's venison. We've known it all along.
Oh, I thought it was beef from Emerald.
It's a mix.
Oh, okay.
We had a man in here who has tasted human meat before, and he said it didn't taste like that, so...
Oh, well, there you are.
We had a cannibal in here, is that what you're saying?
Yes. An owl man.
Excellent. Oh, an owl man. Okay, fair enough, yes.
Also, we've met a very respectable individual here who has extensive history working as an executive assistant, and has had some talks with the head agent.
Yes, yes. Well, the American Telephone and Telegram Company will be sponsoring your organization going forward. And I may be contracting the help of a few of you to assist me in mapping out the power lines, especially where they go in the more rural areas.
Yes, I was there for 95% of that conversation
Yes,
earlier.
yes, I'm also aware of that.
Yes, okay, good.
I wasn't entirely sure.
No,
'cause
no,
I,
it's for my benefit. I haven't heard or
Oh,
met the
I
man
didn't
yet.
realize.
So just wanted
sorry,
to-
Lawful.
Yes. Yes, pardon. Frederick Vale, pleasure.
Pleasure, Vivian Hawthorne.
Pleasure. Yes, it's very fascinating, the culture surrounding telegrams.
It's been a while since I've seen Agent Nelson. Where's she at? Also, Head Agent Grundlemeyer, for that matter. Where did he go?
She had a conversation with the head agent and then did not return. So I don't know.
I see.
He said something about going Betty by.
Yeah, so he went to Betty by. She had a discussion with him and then didn't come back. So we've got that going for us. So I'd say we are the current operational group. Did you have any sites you needed reconnoitered this evening, sir?
Well, honestly, I did some work this morning and I've been running myself ragged. I was going to not really do a whole lot tonight and maybe do some this and next week. So perhaps next Tuesday I might employ a few of you to travel with me. But honestly, I was probably going to head to bed myself rather soon.
Yes, understood. As for the rest of you, it is now. What? Let me double check here. Looks like it's 10:39. We have not had quite as many customers coming in. The last one who paid me gave me 25 cents, so on top of the cost of a stew. So it is something where we could consider deploying back to Saint Denis. We could.
Well, I'll interrupt you there. We do have some Irishmen who are coming by with some Irish whiskey, some Puccini, I believe it's called.
All right. Is that something that, do we know the quantity?
Yes, we're getting 20 bottles.
Is that something that we will be able to store via horseback, or is it something that we will need to put in a crate?
These are questions I could have asked, but I did not.
Yes.
I believe it might be a crate, but I think now that I'm
20
thinking about
bottles worth sounds like a crate, yes.
Yes. So I believe we might have a problem there because we're not able to house...
Well, we would have to just move a couple different things, or we could, temporarily keep them stored on horses, perhaps.
We could
Worst case
hide
scenario.
the crate.
I would prefer not to do that. I'd like it secured, and I'd like it secured in the office.
yes, this is going to cost us $100. We have the money ready.
Yes, understood.
Hello, sir. Welcome to
Hello,
the
sir.
Honeybee.
Howdy, people. Hello.
Yes.
I'd love a stew and whatever
Excellent.
you happen to be serving today.
Yes. Blanchflower?
Yes.
Would you like any potential beverage to wash down that stew with, sir?
I'd like to buy one after I eat it. Actually, hold on. Pocket space is an interesting thing. I'd like a beverage before I eat, because I'm a
Indeed.
strange man.
No, that makes... Why not?
Would you like a deterministically determined beverage, or would you like a beverage determined purely by chance?
Dealer's choice, always.
And are you on duty, sir? Is it alcohol or non-alcohol? Or?
I'm on duty, but
Right. So
at least make it a little fun.
A little boozy.
Yeah, a little, make me tipsy, make my people actually.
Well,
like me.
it's down to the dice, sir.
Yes, fair enough. We do have a system.
Perfect.
So how's your day going, sir?
Conflicted reports on that, my friend.
Oh, very
conflicted.
good. Yes, I understand, sir.
I'll just come around the bar.
Am I on the way here? I'll get on your way.
You look like you put a lot of work into your hair. I can appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah, of course. Oh.
Here you are, sir.
Here you go. Thank you, partner.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, sir. Come in.
Stew, please.
Yeah, I'm just looking for a stew.
Put it on my tab.
Well, I tip an exorbitant amount, so you can put that on this tab too.
Exactly. That's what I was gonna do. Also,
Thank
I
you.
brought some boys from Strawberry with me, and we were planning on focusing on the same people as you. So,
Yeah, I
if
just
you
know
are
they're
trying to
around
go
at
out,
this time, and nobody's been out that way to look for them. So.
Yes.
yeah, you've
Did
already
you
got
get him a
people,
stew already?
with
Or?
you.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Okay,
very good, very good.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you should both be sorted at this point.
Unless
Yeah,
you,
I'm good to go.
But if you'd like anything else, we're happy
Thank
to
you
get it for
kindly.
you.
Oh, the gentleman
I was
who
gonna say,
wanted
if he
a
had
drink
some-
before.
Yes, he still has a stew, of course, yes.
If there's a larger group of you, would you like us to bring some stews over?
I am gonna pay you just for that. Yeah,
Of course.
here you go. Just 5. Some of us might leave, so 5 should do.
Wonderful. I'll be right there.
All right, appreciate you.
All right.
And if I could get a stew, please.
Yes, I have one here.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Appreciate you, partner.
Thank you, Sam.
Anytime. All right. You
All right,
take care,
folks.
folks.
Stay warm.
Thank you.
You too.
Yes,
Be safe
you
out
too.
there.
Be safe.
My God, that was brilliant.
Do you need any help carrying those over? Are you able to balance them, or?
Well,
Yes, I'll
business
probably
is
need assistance.
booming.
Yes, we're doing quite well.
Quite popular.
Blanchflower, will you be able to
Yes.
carry a few of those? Excellent.
Oh, goodness. Well, I might call it a night, but it was a pleasure to meet all of you.
Yes, as you,
Yes,
as
you
it
too,
was
sir.
you.
Yes, if
Yes.
I'm staying in state for some time, I may speak with Mr. Grundlemeyer about joining your association. I find it very, very interesting.
If you would like to, sir, we can. I can make sure I eventually get you
I've,
a copy of our
I
handbook.
ladled some into some jars while you were doing yours.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, we should go. See what you do.
Yes.
Yes, sir, what was that?
Well, if you do formally join, normally there's an initial cadetship followed by making agent, at which point we make sure you get your handbook and discuss the uniform and that type of thing. But no pressure on that front, of course, given your busy work.
Sure. Well, this perhaps next Tuesday, I will contact Mr. Grundlemeyer and inquire about joining.
Well, if it's something
we're
that you are
surrounding him
interested
right
in,
now.
I'm also
Just
happy
really
to discuss it with you. But
made
if you
me
prefer to
want
discuss
to
it with
pull
him,
out
that
my
is
knife.
absolutely something we can get sorted for you next week.
Oh, absolutely, yes. Well, yes, I have quite a bit of business this week, but this week will really determine how long I'm going to be in the crossing.
I see. Yes, of course.
Fair enough, sir.
Well, a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Yes, you as well. Travel safe out there.
Yes, don't get struck by lightning.
Don't do
stay on
it.
the lines.
Honestly, also still shopping a few names. It's been the Speakeasy, the Honey Pot. What was one? The Beehive, was that one?
I
Bryan?
believe Titsworth was referring to it as the Honey Bee.
Oh, Honey Bee.
the
yes,
honey pot.
Bee.
Possibly erroneously. Yes.
There's a number of things we will need to sort out before potentially
No,
having
I
a dedicated
understand.
aspect. But thank you.
You have to crawl before you walk with businesses. I completely get that. Personally, the honey pot I think is a lovely name, but that is entirely just my.
Yes, I would tend to agree.
I think it
yes.
has a nice ring to it.
Did you say you were a London raised chap?
Yes,
Yes,
I am
thank you.
indeed.
What?
As is the lady next to you. Miss
Two
Hawthorne.
for Honey Pot.
What area?
East area.
East London.
Yes.
Oh, excellent. I myself am from the Hammersmith area, Fulham.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Very good. Spent a bunch of time in Soho as well.
Oh, very nice. Yes, I love Soho. It's quite well, it's a beautiful area. Chelsea.
Chelsea, there, yes, of course, yes.
Yes.
I about 10 years, I was hanging around Carnaby a lot.
Oh, Carnaby is beautiful, isn't it? It's always, there's things going on there. There's always something fun.
Yes, a lot of things going on. A lot of fashion as well.
Oh yes. I must say, I miss. I do miss the sort of bustle of the streets there. As much as Saint Denis is such a beautiful, I say city, it truly doesn't compare to London.
Yes, I would agree. I would agree.
And what about you, Miss? Where are you from?
Gentlemen?
Well, I spent most of my working days
Pretty good.
in Whitehall.
Just give me one second here. I need to procure a little bit of money. Give me 1 second.
I have it.
Put on your America, the West, anyway.
Gentlemen, who shall I pay?
Has lots of breathing room.
Mr. Murphy. Yes, it's
Fair enough.
it's hardly Massachusetts out here.
No, it's quite different.
Thank you very kindly.
Quite different.
And thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, we look forward to trying it out. We'll probably be doing this next week, to be honest with you, but we're running out of time here. But yes, very good. Thank you for bringing it by.
We'll stay on the bar for you.
Yes. Back behind the bar I go. And we'll come by again. We'll visit you soon.
What brought you to the crossing, sir?
My family actually runs the Times currently. The editor.
Could I get you both stews?
Yeah, 2 water stews, and I'll have a glass of Irish as well, please.
I feel as though pictures are the way of the future. I feel that's really where things are headed. And well, I truly believe that a picture truly is worth 1,000 words. And if we could start incorporating that, and showing the landscape.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for your business.
People, they're written on all of our faces. And perhaps we could show the human story of all that.
Yes, or someone who's too distracted by everything because they've got a little machine in their house with a bell that rings now when anyone wants to speak with them, and then their life is just that bell.
Yes, there's that bit of ticker tape that keeps rolling about. It's just life tends to keep moving, much like that steam train out there, isn't it?
Yes, first train since we've been here.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's the first one to ride by.
Well,
second, actually.
Yes.
You'll definitely hear more of that. And I wouldn't be surprised if you gents here, and ladies, of course, also start to hearing more gunfire as well.
In general, or do you think tonight?
Oh, no, in general, I only mean. But I do wish the lot of you the most bit of luck. I think that having a pub here, that sort of atmosphere, would do this town a bit of good. The Pavi, those folk that were just here, quite very nice people. Very nice.
Yes, we just bought a bunch of alcohol off them.
Yes, I was going to say, if you'd like a taste of their sort of proprietary poutine, we'll soon be stocking it.
Well, that's very good to hear. I myself am a Scotchman, and I quite enjoy a nice dram from now and then. So I'll definitely be back for a bit of that.
Excellent.
Well, I gotta get a bite to eat, but are you hungry?
I was going to say, welcome in.
Hi.
I have jarred stew on me, if you'd like sort of an express, but if you'd like to head up to the bar, absolutely, help yourself and we can serve you there.
Oh, we were gonna head up to do blackjack, so I was just gonna grab a bite down here. Are you hungry, darling?
Sure.
So, 2 stews?
Sounds good.
Of course. We went to do a delivery to the law folks and they didn't take all the stew they ordered, so I have jarred stew ready to go.
So, What do you think about the moon?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What do I think about what?
The moon?
The moon? In what sense?
Thank you very much.
Are you asking if he thinks it's made of cheese? What is the actual
Yeah,
question?
well, no, I'm just, I guess, you know, are you a fan?
Do I think it's beautiful? Yes, I quite find it. Well, it's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, look at it. It waxes, wanes.
I believe there's also a face on it. If you look hard enough, you can actually see a face on the moon.
Well, there's a picture, a literal moving picture that was done more recently, wasn't there? About a rocket that went to the moon and shot directly into the
yes. I believe I saw that. Yes.
Did you? Yes.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yes.
Yes, I believe that must be.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
But
it's like
the
a
actual
rocket
face.
pokes the moon in the eye.
Yes.
Although that's based on pareidolia, when you see faces and things.
Yes.
Yes, I don't mean the moon actually has a face. It's
No.
just a visual.
Yes, it's just.
I mean, it kind of has a face.
Yes, I suppose. Just as a watch has a face.
I'm just going to turn to
definition
think.
of face, but
yes, very good.
But the human face in it is just sort of, well, it's just sort of our tendency to see faces and things. Like I can look at this bar and I can see a pair of eyebrows right down there in front of me.
Shooting you in the head.
Just disembodied eyebrows. Just there's no
right here?
face. Just sort of right in front of me. Just sort of slightly raised.
From my trip?
Addy, which one of you lot is the one I'm trading?
Sorry, what's that?
Someone needs training. I'm hard to train. For bartending.
What's that chap's name who actually?
I believe we're fine.
I believe it's you, Blanchflower. I have to assume.
Oh, for what's that? I still didn't quite catch.
I was told earlier that one of you lot needs bartending experience in training.
Yes,
and I, as someone who has done quite a lot of bartending in my time, would be more than obliged.
Yes, I am rather new to the profession.
Alright, let me combine the party.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so what do you know? Do you
come
know
again?
how to pour a drink? What do you know?
Yes, I can pour a drink. I can even pour stew into a champagne bottle if necessary.
Ooh, okay, now I need to see these.
It's the social aspect he needs help with.
Well, we've got Jaws now, but we didn't.
Okay, it's the social aspect. Well, I can do that too. It's very simple. You basically just fucking carry the conversation until eventually people get so annoyed with you talking constantly that they start talking themselves. It's very simple. You do this. How you lot doing today? You lot have anything interesting going on? I've had quite a bit interesting. It fucking got rained on. It was fucking nightmare. Cold, wet,
yes,
fucking
I fell off of a train earlier.
You fell off a fucking
it was horrible,
train?
Yes,
What?
I fell right off it.
Oh. How did you
rolled-
fall? Wait, hold on. Go back. How the fuck you fall off a train?
Well, I was standing on the train, and the train was moving, and then the motion just made me fall off the train.
Say fucking
and then I
a lot
rolled.
to annoy people.
So that didn't happen. I'm
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I thought you
had me
wanted us to play
convinced,
act, so I was play acting.
Well, actually, like seriously, what happened with you today? Anything interesting?
Oh, just no. I tried on some jeans earlier, and a bunch of people touched me, so I left.
Oh. What?
Okay, I'm not doing this.
That's just as interesting as the train story.
Yes, that's actually a real story. That really happened. So. What the fuck? Yes, never mind. It doesn't matter. Move on.
No,
I'm
it
moving
really
on.
does quite matter. No.
Well,
We're
the
going
whole
back
point
to
of
that.
the jeans was initially to
Wait,
get
wait,
people
wait, wait.
interested, and
Yes,
then
the idea. Yes,
it worked a little too well.
It worked too well.
And our
basically.
one was just touching his jeans.
Yes, there was 3 people, and they kind of accosted me with the jeans, and I was,
Wait,
what am I
wait,
like?
I want to go in with 50. Hold on.
I'm just a person with jeans on, and they were incredibly tight and sheer jeans, I must add.
Well, now I feel like I got to see these fucking jeans.
Yeah, well, they're at the tailor. I didn't buy them. I just said no, and I left.
Now I'm really tempted to buy you these fucking jeans.
Saint Denis, that's where they are. Ordered from Italy.
You're gonna be here again next Tuesday?
Yes.
All right, bringing you the fucking Italy part of jeans. Are they just like blue jeans?
Yes, and they're like yes, like a blackish blue sort of denim that's been dyed slightly black.
But
I guess.
sheer,
Very
sheer.
sheer. They're somehow sheer at the same time. They're a little stretchy. Is weird, but it's definitely denim and very tight.
Okay.
Shows off your buttocks.
Just going to
Brilliant.
run to the bank, but can.
You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You just do this.
And honestly, they probably won't notice us.
Oh, all right. Well, to be fair, I've already had this conversation with this man, so
Then I
I'm
have
not sure what
successfully done my job.
Oh,
All right.
well done,
Right.
sir.
I mostly just I did take down some notes.
Now, can
So,
I get a fucking glass of whiskey, please?
Oh yes, yes.
Did I tell you
Thank you,
that I beat Kid at poker the other day?
Well, very well done. That was a job well done and well deserved.
I'm absolutely fucking buying you that pair of pants. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, well, we're doing
I really need to see this
What's
stuff.
that?
Just be careful of who's in there whilst you try them on.
We lost all our money, but
Thank you, sir.
both of you,
Thank you, mate.
Sir, sir,
Appreciate it.
could I get a champagne cobbler, please? Oh, how about a brandy trista?
Oh, I'm sorry. A what?
Champagne cobbler.
A champagne
They're
cobbler.
going to ask me if I'm Pazzy.
I think she means shove a fucking bunch of stew in the champagne glass, mate.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's what she wants.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's good to see you.
Yeah. Well, I can do that. I hope you don't want it warmed.
Just
Might
more
break the
so,
glass.
wondering if you guys
Well,
are still around.
If we
My
existed,
previous-
Although I think
hold
we've
on.
already broken hearts, so you know.
More or less. Yes, we met you
one
guys,
moment.
quite some time ago.
One Mississippi.
Hello, sir. How may I help you? Welcome to the Honeybee.
All right.
Thank you, and thank you.
Here you are.
Just
Any
do,
way
please.
we can help.
Thank
You've
you.
been struggling.
How many stews? Sorry, sir.
I just won.
I don't think I've ever seen you laugh that hard. That was great.
Find yourself twiddling your thumbs more often than not.
Fucking broke you, Jesus.
I understand.
It's nuts.
Trying to find a way to steadily put food on the table, you know?
And it's just the two of you.
Thank you,
That
sir.
that is beautiful. I
Thank
have
you.
to say.
Enjoy.
There's a few of them.
Do you like funnel it in
no,
there, or is it just fucking?
It's just patience and accuracy.
Christ alive, you're a better bartender than I am. I couldn't fucking do that.
Well, I've had a bit of practice. That's sort of was day one for me.
Yes, he said about 5 of those.
How many people have... So, let me get this straight. People came in wanting stew to go, right? And then you didn't have any mason jars. It seemed
Howdy.
like it was better
That's
to
right.
just
How you doing?
fire the champagne pots?
Well, that's what we had at hand, yes. And you wouldn't believe the instant we came in here and opened up, it was like the floodgates of hell of customers. I don't mean that
Well,
customers are from
what was
hell.
funny is that we were actually just right in the middle of training him when about 17 people came in at that very moment. So it was training by fire, and now that's where the champagne bottles came in.
You know, honestly,
I
as a
could pour
fucking
stew into
bartender,
a champagne bottle in my sleep at this point.
Goddamn right, that's the best way to get trained, but you'll just fucking throw you to the fire. Because I promise
no,
you, you'll
but
never
go ahead.
fucking be stressed about going to work
I lost
again.
all my money.
You know you can handle it, you fucking did it.
It's very true.
Yes, I am.
Push twice in a row.
Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't currently still quite stressed.
Howdy.
But it's child's play compared to a week ago.
What happened
Yes,
a week ago?
you're doing quite good.
Well, that was the day in question.
Oh, I thought that was today. Okay.
Oh, no.
I'm betting it all.
I mean, you were the first champagne bottle today, I believe. So.
The way to do it.
Really?
Well,
Well, I feel like you lot should fucking make that a selling point, though.
200.
You know?
Well, it's such a waste of fine champagne, you know. Because he has to pour out the entire bottle of champagne. I mean, I
But
suppose.
just
if
have him. Here's the bit, right? People pay for the whole bottle of champagne. Whenever they pay for it, he has to drink the whole bottle of champagne, and then he has to pour the fucking stew into the champagne bottle. Entertainment and a show, you know? Fucking good thing.
Well,
Yeah, maybe. Yes, I don't know. It's up to.
yes, I mean that would be against the rules, the T.W.A.T.S. rules on
Wait, are you
paper.
not allowed to fucking drink behind the bar?
Well, while we're on duty in the organization,
you gotta fix that.
Well,
No,
we were
behind the
discussing
bars
it earlier.
Yes, it's
Is it
perfectly
different?
fine. I believe that it would be fine. It depends on if you can handle your alcohol, which I can, but you know, you're not much
But let's
of a drinker.
find out. Boy, fucking get yourself a champagne bottle, chug it right quick. We'll find out. You know, don't know. Put it only in the well.
Be careful. Don't give in to peer pressure.
No, do
That's
give in
fine.
to peer pressure.
No, I'm
Well,
I'm going to attempt this.
Damn
Okay.
right.
Good.
All right. I don't normally enjoy breaking rules, but I suppose if the rule is... Here we go.
Chug.
Oh, that's good.
He's drinking a whole bottle of champagne.
Well, this
Oh,
feels...
very good.
Well, prove it a
It
pint.
feels wasteful.
That's the whole point of fucking alcohol, is to get drunk. That's why I drink anyway.
I thought it was just to sort of ease the horrible tension of being social around other people.
And gets a 16, he has to draw again.
No, I'm just social on people otherwise. I fucking just drink for the fun of it.
This is good, though. This is good. This is really good.
Have you never drank before?
Well, a little bit when I was younger in England, but not for quite a... my God.
No, sir.
We're gonna fix that today, boyo. Yeah, me,
Hello,
boyo.
sir.
We hope for... Oh my God.
Hello,
10.
Done.
10, come on.
Okay, easy. So if you feel like you're too drunk to fucking serve right now, then you're definitely gonna get too
I
drunk by drinking more.
feel like I'm probably capable of most things I could ever do right now.
Yes, that means
Right.
you're not. Don't do
Yeah,
it, sir.
don't
And
drink
I-
anymore.
Yes,
Wait,
I'm just trying to
really?
be helpful. Yes, I
Okay.
know that you want to, and I believe that I've been
Well, I
there, but
feel
just-
fine. I feel
Yes, of
really
course you do.
good.
But if you do more, you'll feel less fine.
How many did I set, but I'll finish it for you. And whenever you're off the clock sometime, we'll fucking meet up, we'll get you proper fucking smashed, yeah? Alright?
I mean, that sounds like a good trade.
All right.
It's just that you're working, sir.
I
if you
feel-
weren't working,
I
I
feel-
wouldn't care.
Come on, boss.
I feel pretty capable of...
Uh,
I don't mind it. I just made.
Cheers to your first drink back, boyo.
Fucking
I feel good. It feels... Thank you. I can do whatever I want behind the counter.
Maybe not whatever you want, but you can do it
No.
all things behind the counter.
We do big ones.
Yes, well, not all
I'm
the
going all
rules
in.
apply all the time behind the counter. That's
certainly
what I'm
some
learning.
that come to mind
Yeah, well, you're still
that
up quite a
was
bit.
brought
I mean,
up earlier.
No, I'm only up $20.
the T.W.A.T.S. rules, in particular. There's...
You've got to be
Oh.
kidding me.
I think this gentleman beside me wants something to drink.
Sure.
Uh,
what do you
it's, uh,
have?
We've got a lot of drinks, and we could surprise you, or you could order... It's the honey pot, so whatever goes, I guess.
No, you
Surprise
stay
me
with
with
that.
something
would hold
non-alcoholic.
You
and
stay with the soft
Um,
maybe
non-alcoholic and maybe sweet, and... My God, that's red.
One sec.
Okay.
Blanchflower, here.
You
I know.
want-
Do you want to roll your dice?
I was going to, but most of the dice rolls on the chart, therefore...
Thank you.
I'll have to hit.
All right, wonderful.
Shoes lovely, my
Oh!
In the money, Darty. Nice.
Oh, very good. It's not necessarily a random surprise, but it's a surprise.
It's pretty random.
Is that the chocolate himself? The fucking see you, boy. How you been?
There you go, sir.
Do you need some help, sir? You're good.
How much do I owe you, Becky?
Oh, we don't have a price structure, so if you're poor, you don't have to pay anything. But if you've got
Just pay what
money,
you
then
can,
we
sir.
appreciate it.
Are you done, fella?
What you have? What you have?
All right, so somewhere in the middle, it looks like. Thank you, sir.
Are you quite all right?
Well, I feel a little worse for the wear, but I don't know that I want to.
Drinking horse. You did not want to drink in horse, for sure.
Yes.
No.
You know,
Well,
Muffle
if-
wasn't
can you-
even the reason I was here late is because Muffle didn't even want to let me get near her. I think she was mad about the stew thing from last week, so I had to wait around and.
Oh
So
my.
I prefer not to make things worse with her by doing the wrong things. I don't know.
You don't want to ruffle her feathers, really, or her tail.
No. No part of her.
Okay, well, let's get the hell out of here and head back home. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Could we very briefly check the general store before departing?
Of course.
I could not walk.
There with my jacket.
Yeah.
Harlan's.
Yes, and the bastards down in the
Come on up.
No,
I can get up.
There was,
So did you have fun there with the drinking and the such? You seem perfectly fine to me.
I felt really good for a little while. It was pretty fun. Yeah, I can sort of see the appeal. I liked the champagne, though. It tasted good. And then the whiskey was like sort of weird fire, and I don't know about that.
Yeah, it's a bit very burny, but once you get used to it.
I guess people can get used to anything.
That's right. Well, there's reasons, you know. I mean, it's you know the way you feel now. It does that plus.
What?
Depending on the amount you're drinking.
So each plus is an increment of.
Yes. Of drunkenness.
I see. So I'm only at some, like 1 or 2 plus level of drunkenness.
Hard to say, but yeah, it's probably somewhere in there.
I threw up, so I don't know if that cancels it out.
It kind of does. If you automatically threw up, you probably threw up a lot of what you drank. So.
Yeah.
I don't know what has happened in here, but I am freezing my ass off.
Yes. So the windows had
the windows, sir.
They were doing some replacements as the snow was coming down, and unfortunately there was a crosswind that kind of cut right down through the.
My bed is covered with snow.
Yes.
We are paying $8,000 a week in rent.
Yes. And there's I've spoken with the landlord. They said that they will be working on heating throughout the building. So while the pipes within the walls will be emitting enough heat, that honestly in the bed it should be relatively comfortable. The floors doesn't really have an insulation component, so there will be some additional snow on the ground for some time. And they're also, it sounds like they're going to be continuing to do some work on the windows, and therefore, yes, it doesn't make any sense how in that room without windows, but it is, kind of what it is. We'd like everyone to be able to get to bed, but could we have a brief financial discussion, perhaps?
Of course, sir.
Bed is sopping wet.
Yes.
So I'll be sleeping on my jacket tonight.
Same. So, if we are going to be handling this, I think we need to be probably a little bit more. We should be taking notes on finances if we're going to be actually running a business.
Yes, I don't disagree.
Yeah. And to date, we have been fairly loose with finances, but I think it would be good to know, who has what, how much we've made in a given night, that type of thing. So tonight we have just in terms of goods, it's 20 of the poutine.
So we spent $100 on the alcohol, and then $20 on the ice cream and pie.
How much of the pie and ice cream did we get?
I believe 10 pie ice creams and 20 alcohol. I've already sold some of the.
Oh, I see.
I've given 4 to Hawthorne, and I still have 5. So I've sold 1 of the ice cream.
Okay.
You
Hawthorne,
gave
did you sell
one
any?
to me to give as a surprise.
Oh, true enough. Yes, that's true.
Was that the one?
I believe that was the one.
Did you give it out as a surprise?
I did.
Okay. All right. So,
Although it wasn't rolled by the dice.
Not thrilled about that, but understood. Hawthorne, did you sell any or include any in any sales
No.
packages? All right. So we're down. We have 9 still, and then we should have 20 of the poutine. And with that, I was told we're told we could potentially sell them at 12 each. I mean, we set that price, but if we could get people to buy them at $12 a piece, that we'll certainly bring back when we paid for it with the profit.
I think it's quite doable.
But honestly, if we can, get some of this set up where we have these items and we manage to get people in, and the reporter said we could get an ad in the paper. I think we could get people coming to us. And honestly, I mean, we just wrap up at the end of the day. We say see you next Tuesday, and we head on out.
Sort of like tonight.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's actually a really nice way to close it out. And then people leaving, you say see you next Tuesday.
Yes.
And not sarcastically.
Why would we say it sarcastically? We're hoping that they come back so that they can.
No, exactly. That's my point. Is I've had people say "see you next Tuesday" as like a sarcastic thing.
I wonder why.
What's wrong with
that.
Tuesdays?
Yeah, what's wrong with Tuesdays?
I'm not sure.
Never fully understood that, but
I don't feel well. I'm going to sleep in my sodden bed. I'm sorry.
One, just as somebody who's had a great deal of experience with drinking, head over to the sink and just drink a lot of water right now before you go to bed.
I don't know. I feel like if I...
I'm hesitant to suggest it, but maybe a bite of bread? Settle your stomach a
little bit of water. But mostly just water and then that little bit of bread. Does anybody have anything greasy?
Oh God, no! But you're in the boys' room with him, so I'm delegating his safety to you.
He'll be fine. I'm going to sleep out here. I don't want to have to deal with.
Let's just keep a bottle by your bed. You'll be fine. He actually threw up already. So.
Yeah. I mean, I threw up twice today just because of, him slurping and then the milk bucket.
Oh, right, the milk bucket. Yes, that was horrifying. I don't know why he wanted that.
Well, we also worth noting who is. So do we just milk a cow and then we heat it up? Is that how we get pasteurized?
I don't think we should. I don't think. Listen, just because the other people did doesn't mean we have.
Well, what if? I mean, I'd rather he not come in and call in the muds or whatever to burn that place down because we didn't serve it milk. If we just have a bottle or two of milk.
Was that a suggestion?
No, but I'm nervous.
I see.
Well, at this point we do have some friends. It's not.
Yes, well, we have friends, and then also you came from Special Branch, do you have firearms training? Should we get you a firearm? Yes. All right. We'll get you something. If you don't have one, if you already have one, good. Keep making sure we don't know if you have one, but that'll be good. And then, I mean, really, I've just got,
let it all out.
A knife and.
Let the poison out. Just let it go.
The bow, but the bow's kind of obvious. We probably shouldn't have long arms.
I'm trying not to touch you, but I just don't want it to get in your hair.
Just in case something
my
bad
hair's
were to
quite
happen.
short. It's unnecessary.
Yes, but it's your bangs. It's.
I'm.
Okay.
I
That's
don't
good.
want to hear this. So.
It's just poison. It's natural. Whatever you're doing is natural.
No, just we'll see you next Tuesday, and that's it.
All right, I think that's all of it.
Oh God. Horrifying. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
No, it's Domino's fault. I actually feel better now, though.
Yes, you'll feel good for the next 5 minutes, and you're going to feel kind of shitty again. But bring some water with you.
I'll just drink some more water, would you?
Don't overdrink water.
Good night, you two. I hope you feel better soon, Blanchflower.
Yeah, I'm sure I sleep in my soggy, damp, moist bed will feel great.